Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratch at that gaming itch. Hello, everyone. It is Saturday, and that means it's time once again for Saturday Silly Voices.
Pew, 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 pew. I don't have an air horn, but you get it.
Yeah, you get it. Thanks. Thanks.
Air horn noises.
No problem.
So, of course, we are back here once again with some silly voices, and of course, I've got my lovely friends, my colleagues, my co-cast, as I like to call them, joining me tonight. We have Drifting.
Yes, we do. We have me. I hope you don't hear the music in the flat going on in the background.
I'm trying something new. But
The music of my people.
Shadow.
Hello?
Kay.
Objection.
Laura.
I object to this order, yes.
Yeah, I also object to this order. Is that a spectre?
Professor Layton,
I
what's
hate this
that on the
order.
horizon? It's not a slide puzzle.
Divot.
I like all puzzles, except slide puzzles. Fuck slide puzzles.
I
And-
always hate slide puzzles.
And finally, Lemming.
I would object to all of this, but I'm just having so much fun already.
Yeah. That's why I did it in a very awkward order.
It was very confusing.
Yeah,
Please don't do that.
it was.
That was not allowed and not pre-discussed.
At least I'm glad we have Herschel Layton's official statement regarding side puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
Slide puzzles.
Honestly,
All my
yes.
homies hate slide puzzles.
Yeah,
Slide puzzles. All of my homeboys hate slide puzzles.
Indeed.
Oh, my homeboys hate
Say
slide
it
puzzles.
again, homeboy.
We are the
Slide
whitest
puzzle-
people
yeah.
you will ever know.
Slide
So,
puzzles must be my least favorite genre.
here we are once again, everyone. For some more Professor Layton versus Felix Wright. Maybe we'll actually get on to the next segment of this game.
Yes.
I would 100% think so.
Yes.
It feels like we are, yeah.
I imagine this is probably going to be Layton.
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll find out. Before us sat the Grand Grimoire. However, the contents of its pages was rather different to the others. The most puzzling message had been placed within the tome.
You love puzzles.
Was our arrival in this strange place foreseen? The first order of business was to solve the puzzle behind this strange message.
Was
I
it
mean, the
Freezer
first
Planet 4?
matter of
Wait,
business.
was it Freezer Planet 419? We're all like, oh, I can see the future.
Never got a fight.
is in the
Freezer Planet
future?
419.
Also, how
I'm just like,
in the library with a candlestick.
are the levels
Oh.
compared to like the voices and such? All good?
Ow. I assume it's fine. There's
us a
been no
moment.
complaints.
Maybe we should check if it's fine. So
I think it's okay.
Doo-doo,
Well, I just said the audio was good, as in I could hear. I could hear.
yeah, I've just listened to a 5-second excerpt. It sounds fine.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
lovely, jubbly.
All right, then. So,
Nothing to do but inspect the thing we're inspecting.
yes.
But
Excellent.
to look.
Also-
Ah,
Never mind. I can wait.
Yes, thank you.
I was just having something, and also, I'm just finishing off my meal very quickly.
that's fair.
Cool.
What's that?
That's a girl, Luke.
I know you don't encounter them before, my boy, but still.
Sorry, I just had to. It was in my head.
No, that was a good one. Shadow Phoenix Rider,
no, I
-1 warning. Shadow Phoenix Rider, -1 warning.
No,
I didn't know
no,
we
I
could
just feel
subtract them.
bad.
is that a new one?
That means that Shadow gets one for free.
Yeah.
It's a sun and moon construction. Oh. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt.
That's not.
Where did it come from?
So the sage must be.
That's right.
Pikachu.
The sage of the
Very in time.
The sage of this library refers to the creator, who goes Pika Pika. And this sun and moon construction is located right behind her seat.
Do not go pika pika.
So that's what the sun and moon watching over the sage was referring to. I'm so fucking smart.
Mhm.
And when the sun and moon swap places, their true form will be shown. Werewolves.
Oh no.
Skull and Hattie, yes.
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 God, I
I'm so
forgot.
hyped. I'm so
And
high.
the door to the past. And the door to the past will open. So all we need to do is work out what that means.
What does it mean by their true form?
Werewolves.
Well, if we interpret it at face value, it would suggest that we're currently seeing their untrue form. Have a look at this. There seems to be some sort of mechanism in place.
Oh, Professor! If you look closely, there seems to be a puzzle hidden here.
Of
And,
course.
oh no.
I have a bad
Is that
feeling
what
about this.
Is that what I
It's-
think it is?
No, it's not.
No.
No, this is not what we mean by a slide puzzle. We mean like the 9x9 grid or the 3x3 grid
Oh.
where you have to
Yeah, yeah.
slide. Yeah.
There's only one of them, I think, that is that.
Yeah.
in the
This
entire
one is
game,
fine.
so.
This one's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you say that now.
We're just waiting with
You're saying
anticipation for the
this is-
godforsaken slide puzzle, though.
Yeah, there's one in this game, I believe, and it's optional. So
Puzzle 19.
I'm gonna double check
Sun and the Moon. This puzzle is worth
It's even more difficult.
30 picarets. There are 2 tiles on each side with an image of the sun and the moon. Move the tiles so that the sun and the moon swap sides.
This feels more like one of those things where you have to.
Oh, it's one of these.
This
Mm.
These are
puzzle
like
can be
that.
solved in 35
pushing.
moves.
You know?
These are a
Oh, boy.
fact.
Oh,
You
gods.
can kind of do them. I still hate them though.
Let's
It's not
deal with
tricky.
let's deal with getting them on the other side for a start.
Yeah, like I said, this feels more like a block moving puzzle, if that makes sense.
I
Hmm.
think you should
Mhm.
slide both moons, the tiles back towards the moon.
Like,
Yeah.
slide
put the
all
bottom-
moons like one behind another, and then just rotate the sun around. Oh yeah, that will work. If you do that, just move the moon to the top side.
Mm.
Once you swap them over, it's pretty simple getting them where they need to go, I believe.
Yeah, that's the key thing.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
just,
pretty obvious. Sorry.
Yes, have you not solved it yet? God damn.
Shut up, Layton!
I was done about 50 seconds ago.
Well, that's the
But
problem.
Professor, we've only been doing the puzzle for 45 seconds. Exactly.
okay, so I have double checked. There is no 9x9 slide puzzle in the entire game.
Or
Thank
3x3, 9 grid. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Nine squares total, 3x3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh.
There's one
Which
in, I
is
think,
hilarious in the
Curious
puzzle
Village,
game.
and it hasn't. It's one with like a worm in the middle of the apple.
Oh God. Yeah,
oh,
I
yeah,
remember
I-
that.
fuck that
Oh,
one.
boy.
I would not. I'm not ashamed to admit that even on my first playthrough, I looked for the fucking answer to that one. I was like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Nope. I hate these.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, like in this game, they knew people hate slide puzzles.
No, if you, yeah,
What?
There you go. You've got the
We're
sun
getting
sorted
there, yeah.
now. Just rotate them round. The two on
Yeah.
the,
yeah,
Yeah,
spin
just-
those,
yeah.
spin those around.
Yep, there you
and
go.
then shove that back in the hole. That's the
Yep.
sun done, and then
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that's the sun.
then
down.
you do the
Then
same
repeat
thing
for the moon.
Yeah.
And then bang your head against a brick wall for the moon. No problems.
It's fine, he's got it.
you need
Yeah.
the bottom.
He's smart.
You need that
Yeah.
piece out, and the other 3 in. That one has to go in last.
No. That,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
there you
no,
go.
he's
That's
got it,
it.
he's got it, he's got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, there we go.
Yeah.
He's got it.
In exactly 101 moves.
That's
But the
nice.
game is very
He's only
finicky.
got it
It's like
done.
if you stop halfway, it counts. It's dumb.
Yeah, it counts as a move if you stopped it. I didn't notice that.
An intriguing puzzle.
Still got my 30 picarets though.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
we
the most
are
important part.
we are
940
silly
picarets.
voices, not optimal voices.
Hmm. True.
It's most efficient
Everything-
puzzle solution voices.
Everything's
optimal
made
being
up.
silly.
Everything's made up, and the moves don't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I do
Six-
like the 0-1-0-1 score though.
Success. The mysterious library puzzle is solved, but what will happen next?
I'm assuming
Find out
a
next
door
time.
opens.
Now.
The sun
Well, I
will
presume-
come out at night, the moon will come out in day, cats and dogs living together, mass
That's
hysteria.
hysteria.
That's hysteria.
Well, if we say it's
Secret
if it's 0101, we could say it's binary, and you did it in 5 moves.
Secret
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well fucking done.
Oh, Professor! There's a stairway!
To heaven? Well, that
Yes.
one looks more like to hell.
Secret tunnel!
To
Secret
limbo.
tunnel!
Purgatory.
I thought there could be anything like this hidden here.
Oh, isn't Purgatory a mountain?
Mm.
The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books. I wonder just what we'll find down there.
That was a Dante Alighieri reference. Just by, like Dante's Purgatorio.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
For those who didn't understand that Purgatory is a mountain thing, that's yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm unconscious. Why?
I haven't read it
tired
either. I
for
just watched the
this.
summary.
I'm also
Nice.
an uncultured swine.
You
Guys, I'm
you
just
held your
tired.
pearls before swine. Okay, I'm very sorry.
Fair enough. Okay.
And we munched them. Nom, 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 nom.
You're not supposed to munch pearls.
Oh
Nom nom nom.
No,
no!
that's what we do to our enemies.
Anyway,
They are fools. We should eat them.
Holy Steves.
an entrance to a basement below the Great Archive?
More likely than you think.
Am I right in thinking that you knew
Inconceivable.
nothing of this stairway's existence? I did, because I'm so fucking clever.
Of course you are.
That's right. If I, as the curator, knew nothing of it, then surely no one else could.
You
Except
know
for me.
nothing, Jon Snow.
It's hard to believe that such a secret such as this could have been hidden here all this time. Who could have possibly left such a message?
Sorry, Shadow, you just said I know nothing, and I just went back to Faulty Towers. I know nothing.
I'm from Barcelona.
You know
Don't mention the war.
Yeah!
I always think of you know nothing of Javert.
It might not be wise that anyone see what has been revealed here.
Slight problem. There is a guy here with books.
Well, it opened right in front of the entrance. I don't know how possible. I agree. I'll be back as soon as I have asked the other visitors to leave the building.
Quick, put a rug over it for now.
Don't let anyone step on it. What would be Looney Tunes bullshit in here?
That just makes me think of a D&D trap. Like you're in a dungeon and there's just this carpet on the floor, except for the carpet you fall
Yeah.
in.
I swear to God, if we go down here and get eaten by a gelatinous slime cube, ugh.
Oh no. No,
That's why we
there are
need to
witches.
change in the party. Come on.
There are witches. I wouldn't put it past
Oh,
this.
no.
No, we'll just end up eaten
Roll
by a brew.
perception.
There is just one problem.
Yeah, let
There
me
are
get my D20.
in D&D there are also carpets that try to smother you to death. So
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Are they mimic carpets?
D&D
no, they're
has
not
just about
classed as
everything,
mimics.
huh?
I think they're just called smother carpets or something.
Hold on, I'm
Damn.
rolling a d20. I rolled a 12.
I don't.
That's good or bad? Y'all gonna have to help me here.
It's not great, but it's not terrible. Anyways,
It's above the average roll.
yeah. Laura.
I think Layton said before, well then. I think the line before Layton, well then, are you
I
ready?
read it.
You can do that. Did you? Sorry.
I read it, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you didn't.
Clearly, I
I'm
don't know.
already. That's mine.
I
Stop
know,
it.
I like doing that
You
voice. It's fun.
betcha. Let's go, Professor. You too, Espella.
Okay then, Luke. I'm literally looking up like history for this carpet.
A new
David,
destination.
do you secretly wish that you were Cockney instead of where you are from?
No. It's just a fun place to do. Can't know.
Like I don't wish I was British, but it is a very fun. All of the accents I do know how to do are very fun to do.
Yes, as ist doing German. This
Oh my
place
God! I wish there was a.
is-
I hope there's a German
German
prosecutor.
character.
Yeah, that shows up so you can do your
Here it
accent.
is. Yes. I mean, you could
this
do-
place. It appears
you
to
could
be
do
some
it for-
sort of historic site.
No, no.
Oh, smart, but mistaken.
Okay.
Goodness.
He might be Herschel Layton, but he's definitely British.
You were trying to say something, Kay, sorry.
Hell Layton.
God.
You were trying to say something, Kay?
I was just gonna say you could do it for the character you claimed for the trial.
No, I've got a different voice ready for that
Okay,
one.
you already got an idea. Okay, go ahead.
This
Okay,
place
you have been known to just assign people nationalities, so
Yes.
appears to be some sort of historic site.
God.
It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under the library.
when it dates from. Also, I found it. It is the rug of smothering.
Good to
Oh
know.
yes. One of them was
No,
incredible.
not good to know. That sounds terrifying.
Ellipses.
I mean, I know how to avoid them. Cast identify and shit. You know?
Yeah, false appearance. Whilst the rug remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from a normal rug.
That's why I'm opposed to rugs in my flat.
I'm sitting on this rug to establish dominance.
You're smothering the rug.
I don't think we will get to the trial today.
I was about to say.
Oh, sorry.
I think you're gonna need to bring this party back on track, honestly.
Don't worry about me. I'll just be over here waiting for the trial to start.
That mural! It's on fire! It can't be!
It looks like
There
a
are
key.
3 hint coins in this area.
Oh
That
yeah.
looks like the...
Probably in this lane. There we
They're
go.
all in
What?
pretty fucking similar locations as well.
It looks like a fire kitty burning the city.
Torch.
I think it's
Torch.
a dragon.
That's all.
This is fueling the fire of my theory that
It's smart.
the curator has something to do with the Great Fire of London, or at least was around then.
No, he was just in his Lord of the Rings face at that moment.
Yeah, the storyteller. Maybe.
Yeah.
I can
This
either
wall
confirm or
paint-
deny.
This wall painting's a bit scary, isn't it? It looks like something that's burninating the village. Choctaw!
Taking the countryside.
It's a
I get it.
monster attacking a burning town.
There's also a woman hurling fire. I suppose you must be Ovich? Or Ovich?
Would thou like to live deliciously?
Yes.
What?
I was about to go there as well.
What? Like the
Like-
horror? Like the
like
horror film?
Yes.
That woman is the Great Witch.
Miss Mystere?
This certainly doesn't bode well. A painting of the Great Witch here.
Do you know anything about the Vivitch in this painting? That was not on purpose, I promise.
You don't know of the Great Witch? But how can that be possible for a man of your learning?
Well, that's... Tell the boy.
Never
Not so-
mind. I'm sure you must have your reasons.
Listen,
Not so
I'm
fucking
smart.
clever now, are you?
Listen, I'm smart, not omnipotent. Leave me alone.
Omniscient.
Yes, that. That's what I said. That's what I meant.
Sometimes though, your brain just like doesn't have a thought in its head, even though you know of something. It's just like I've never seen this before in my life.
Honestly, that is the look on his face as well. So.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't wish to pry.
I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us a bit about this Vivitch? Witch? Fucking hell.
You said it once and now you're
You,
cursed.
you
Oh,
cursed yourself
cursed.
with this.
Yeah.
So, how, Mister? Tell me about your witch.
The woman in this painting is the Great Witch Bezella. I always pronounce it differently in my head, so I gotta pronounce it correctly when I say it. Because of my Spanish. Years of Spanish, I pronounce it as Bezella. That's not correct. It's Bezella.
Fair enough.
And this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused.
The legendary fire. Oh.
She's the witch in charge of all witches, whose very existence poses the greatest threat known to Labyrinthia.
Her hand is a dragon.
The Great Witch Bezella cannot be considered the same as other witches. She is the root of all Labyrinthia's woes.
Ellipses. Great Witch Bezella. What do you mean by the root of all of Labyrinthia's woes?
What if I know? The reason for all of the Labyrinthia's suffering at the hands of witches lies in the very existence of the Great Witch Bezella.
Would you mind elaborating?
No,
Yes, I would mind, so I'm not gonna.
the Great Witch Bezella is the source of all other witches. I don't know how many times I can say this without you getting it. As long as she exists, there'll be no end to other witches.
So, like, a werewolf then?
No. While the Great Witch Bazella is with us, the townspeople will live forever in fear under the shadow of witches.
Whoever she bites turns into a witch.
Can she bite me?
That's not how that works.
And me.
They're
this-
witches, not vampires.
They're not witches.
Wait.
They're witches, not vampires, not werewolves, not zombies.
So there's such
I
a
don't
thing as
care. I want her to bite me.
there's such a thing as witch cooties. Not sure
Yes.
if I want witch
Don't
cooties.
worry about. I don't know how they turn people into witches. I'm not a witch.
That's what a witch
So
would
you
say.
mean that if there
But
was
you're
no,
dressed like one.
if there was no great witch, there would be peace?
No.
Peace!
No great witch? That's easy enough to say. But while all the knights have been searching for Bazella, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues, and no one has ever seen her in person. Nevertheless, the Great Witch Bazella is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia.
She's Darkglow, isn't she?
How can you be so certain?
Because her deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town.
Huh.
Claw marks?
You must all have seen them too. The traces of that fire when you entered this library.
Ah, yes. There was part of this building that had suffered noticeable damage.
Bazella is a fearful witch who has all other witches do her bidding.
The damage might have been
Ago.
not enough to call the fire great, but it was damage nonetheless.
Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic.
I don't think Bazella exists.
Reduced to ashes.
As in, not a person.
It must have been, let me see, 100 or so years ago. It was on the evening of the Fire Festival, held every year in honor of the Great Witch Bazella.
Well, there's your first problem. Don't have a fire festival.
The Great Witch's fury was unleashed without warning, as the entire town burned.
That's terrible.
That was a legendary fire. Every person in this town knows about it. I don't know why you don't.
A legendary fire.
Don't worry about it.
The rebuilding of the town was a long and arduous process. And all the while, Bazella must have been watching and laughing from the shadows. What was that?
That's awful.
Well, that's the best laugh I can do. What do you want?
Even now, the legend of long ago continues to cause real suffering among the townsfolk. Amongst is not the correct word choice here. To think that a painting of that fearful witch could be right here in the basement of my beloved library.
She's among us.
That was the joke I was trying to make.
Sounds pretty
I caught
sus
on.
to me.
What is
That
it
is
doing
gonna
here
sound-
of all places?
Well, it is an archive of, like, knowledge, so...
There's nothing for it. No, there's nothing for it. I'll just have to leave this room sealed shut. Please, let's keep the existence of this room strictly between ourselves. For the good of the people. As for me, I shall do my best to forget all about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain in here a minute longer. It's time I started closing up the library for the day.
That's not befitting of someone who cares about knowledge.
I can't help but feel that we've done something wrong.
Luke, do you recall the words towards the end of that message?
Do you mean, until then, I will wait?
That's right. When we opened this door, or rather when we were guided towards opening the door, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as following Carmine and coming to this library. had all been planned out in advance.
Well, this was no accidente then. Surely you don't mean that we were beckoned here by the Great Witch Bazella?
Laura, that was your
What?
first warning?
Ellipsis.
In my experience, there is no such thing as accident.
Uh-oh.
It took a long time for that warning. I wondered if anybody got the joke.
I got the
No,
joke.
no. I thought it was worth a warning. I don't think anybody else did.
Huh? Is something the matter? Are you feeling all right, Espella?
Yes, I'm fine, really.
She lied through her teeth.
Roll deception.
Natural one.
Is Espella Cantabella really Bazella?
9.
I mean,
Names do
shall
rhyme,
see.
so...
We shall see.
I'll say that 5 times.
Hey, that's a theory.
Again.
A game theory.
Thanks for watching.
This is voiced.
Yes? What is it?
That said, I don't like that the names rhyme.
You've been so quiet. Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this room...
I've been
It's a
having
little
trauma
chilly,
response.
Don't you think? The atmosphere is a bit sinister. Not to mention that scary picture. Maybe it's about time we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
Ellipses. Those words at the end of the message. I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the ones being called here?
Also, how can you leave this place and not pick up the coins?
All right then, so let's chat. Carmen had been visiting the Great Archive to investigate one of Labyrinthia's secrets. That secret being the ancient remains found hidden in a room beneath the library.
Who would have thought that the secret Carmen was after was the mural of the Great Witch Bazella under the library?
Hidden beneath the Great Archive were ancient remains in which was enshrined an ominous wall painting depicting the town being consumed by fire. When was this painting created and by whom?
Was it by chance that we found this wall painting? Or were we in fact led to it by someone?
Phew! Well, it's much more relaxing here, isn't it? It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there.
Yes, it certainly did. Today has been full of surprises. Not only did I meet it with you two again, but we also found that mural in the library.
They know they were there.
That this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it? I'm just reiterating, just in case for some reason people, there might have been a gap between us going down there and coming out here. You never know.
Yeah, a gap of about a week.
I mean, you can't save between.
That's beside the point.
What shall we do now?
I'd certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been in here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's
Yeah, we're down there
probably
a whole
best
week.
if we wind up our investigation for today and take a rest. You must both be feeling tired.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you two. But I have an errand to run before it gets too late. I'm probably going to get kidnapped again. Clever.
Probably.
I'm still up for investigating further. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it.
Luke, I can hear your stomach rumbling from here just now.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Shush. Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry.
Oh.
If you haven't arranged accommodation yet, why don't you both stay at the bakery? There is a room
I wanted
free,
to-
so I'm sure it'll be alright.
I wanted to have some buns, but someone snatched them all.
And the sweet rolls as well.
And Mrs. Leclerc would love to have you. What do you say?
Well, if you put it like that, we'd be delighted to stay. Thank you, Isabella.
And there's all that delicious bread, too. I'm looking forward to it already.
Look, shut up. You're making me hungry.
Professor Layton, do you have to be going?
Yes. Sorry for all the trouble we put to you at all.
God. Not at all. Although I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library. It's been a while since I last met someone capable of solving my puzzles.
It's nothing
As I
concrete can
promised,
solve.
you have my permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. If you have any need for it in the future, please do drop by and let me know.
Thank you very much, Miss Mister. It's been a pleasure.
It's a surprise tool that will help you later. Oh, there's just one more thing.
One more thing.
Like Columbo.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. I have
There's
all
one
of
more thing.
Labyrinthia's puzzles stored here in this library. As you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve or which you do not find. Might not be. Such puzzles
Not with
will
me
come
around.
to me. Anytime you wish to solve such puzzles, just visit me, and I will show them to you.
Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well. Then I'll look forward to seeing you again.
I'll be waiting. Please take care on your way home. It's already become dark out there. And, if I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening.
Ellipses. You take care too, until we meet again, Miss Mister.
So that's
think that-
true what they say. The way to the heart of a man leads through the puzzles.
So I like to think that Layton heard the
Layton
words. There's an entire he heard the words. There's an entire puzzle archive in here. On the outside, his face was just like, oh, okay. but on the inside, he's just like,
All the puzzles, my boy. All the puzzles.
All the puzzles. I never have to go back to London, really. I could stay here forever.
And then he never left the library again.
The end.
Roll credits.
Wow, it's already
Look over
this
his
dark out
professor's
here.
tenure.
I didn't realize we were in there for so long, like a week.
It looks as if I must have been raining up until a moment ago. The ground is still wet.
You were reading?
Yes, I misread that line.
Yeah, and that reminds me of what Mrs. Leclerc was saying before we left. She said you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Let's get a move on. You two, Isabella. Hey, where is she?
She said she was going to go solve. That's strange. She's not here. It's almost like
I've
she just told us
decided
she had an errand to go and run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
I fucked off.
I may be good at solving puzzles, but apparently I have the
I
memory of a
want-
fucking goldfish.
I wonder where she could have gone.
Also,
Perhaps she's
goldfish
still in the
apparently
Great
have a
Archive.
memory of 3 months, so you should still have been able to remember. Hi.
Slowly does it, step by step. Oh, are you two still here? Can you let me through? I have to lock up.
Oh, hello, Dewey. Have you seen Isabella?
Oh, I'm Louis, actually. If you're looking for a speller, she left while you were still talking about puzzles. I don't know how you missed that.
Yeah, like she told you.
They were too distracted by the prospect of a lot of puzzles in the library. Don't worry.
I wonder why.
It's not like
What about
she
those puzzles,
told
huh?
you.
She said something about being fed up with all of the puzzles nonsense. And then it was raining.
Read the actual line, Bear.
Okay. She said something about having to buy some milk even though it was still raining.
Ah, yes. I do remember Miss Leclerc asking her to get some milk for the bakery.
It was raining, you said?
But Espella isn't a dad. Why would she
Yes,
need
it
to go get
started
them?
raining all the time. You all went down into the library basement. When Espella left just now, it didn't look as if the rain was about to stop. Oh, yes, she left a message for you. She said to go back without her.
But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark.
I'm sure she'll be fine. It's only milk she needs. Then she can get it in the market. It's not far, so she should be back soon. Although I know that's very irresponsible to say about a young lady going alone that she's fine. But you know, the camp knight is on guard. She'll be fine. If anything, I will worry about you two being the ones in danger. You know, in the story it just said there were 2 companions.
Fair point.
Ellipsis.
If your work here is finished, then I suggest both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything.
$5 says he walks through the door of the library and immediately falls down the hole.
I don't want to be killed by association.
Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Espella there?
I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright. Right?
You'll
But
be
before we go back to the
fine.
bakery, we want to go down 1.
Oh yeah, of course we do. Yeah.
Just the 1. There you go.
In the North Parade.
Target!
Oh, don't know why I did that.
It's okay.
Mm.
Puzzle.
Oh no! It's pitch black. I can't go home when it's so dark.
There's literally lights everywhere, but okay.
I don't think it's so dark with all these lights around. Yeah, what she said.
Oh, lights, yes, that's right. The lights. I'm having trouble with the lights in my house. It's so dark in there.
It's time
Oh,
for the
should I pay
puzzle.
the bill?
Sir, I think you're being haunted.
Puzzle 21, rotating room. This puzzle is worth 30 picarats.
I love these little creatures.
Medium difficulty.
Ghastly figures now haunt the interior of this mysterious mansion, and I have been tasked with ridding its halls of their ilk. If I'm to succeed in my mission, I must light all the candles to vanquish these fiends. This room seems to rotate. Use this to your advantage and rotate the room so that I might reach the candles. Note, the candles will light up or extinguish each time the night passes by.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was going to say, Ebak, look at the character reading this.
Yeah, still, yeah.
No, it's fine. I just wanted you to do Camp Night again. I enjoy that voice.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't realize
It's
it.
a night. I was like, you could do Camp Night.
I didn't realize it was the. I didn't realize it was the camp night, sir.
It was a night.
Oh,
Ooh, these ghosts have been very naughty.
Thank you.
He might be the camp, but he's also the
Oh
bravest
my
soldier they got.
We're
So,
unemployable. We got.
So, yep.
we can't
Okay,
afford
that's
the
the,
rent. Ooh.
that's the way
I
it's
have to
rotating.
stay with other people. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey.
So I'm assuming we can only move the room, not the character.
Correct.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
moved the room.
Move the room and the knight's gonna fall down every time. Straight down through, yeah.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going.
there we go.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I do that. Yep. Then
Yep.
Yeah.
same way again.
Opposite
The other
way.
way.
Opposite way. Opposite way. Easy
There we
peasy.
go.
There we go.
done. Yeah.
Yep. Not hard at
Nice.
all.
Don't worry, leave this one to me. As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Yeah.
Solved my spin
And
the room
and
puzzle.
Luke said on the first day, "Let there be light," and lo, there was light.
Excellent. The house is once more to clear. You have my most utter gratitude.
And Layton saw the light and said, "That reminds me of a puzzle."
It was the same puzzle again.
And now
theological
you can
implications
return
with
to your
this god.
brightly lit house.
If it's as bright as this, then I've nothing to worry about. So bright that I can even tell it's my house, Rafar. I know very brightly. Oh, no. It can't be so bright. If I was that bright, it's bound to get noticed by the witch. Then I'll be doomed.
So,
Go west.
This man needs some anxiety medication ASAP.
yes. Or at least a fucking chill pill.
Oh.
Oh, there she is.
Hey!
I think this is.
I think I
Didn't
I
Drift
Yes,
want
this
this?
is indeed drifting. Yes.
Francesca, Anna, Lillian, my dear friends, I am ever so sad. Soon the four of us will be forced to part ways.
Hmm. This is the pawnbroker shop, isn't it? What seems to be the matter?
Oh my, is that concern, voice? Oh, gentle sir? You have but a moment. Allow me to explain my ever so woesome woe.
Whoa.
The family coffers are not brimming with coin as they once were, I'm afraid, so I've come to sell my ever so dearest friends. I'm into human trafficking.
Oh no.
I was just about to make that joke. You're selling your friends? That's messed up.
Indeed. And lifelong friends at that.
Oh, indeed, gentle sir. However, my friends are ever so picky about where they stay.
Do you know how much a fresh and used liver fetches on the market?
What?
Oh, dear.
Livers fetch a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Pray, would you be able to put them into the proper rooms?
Can you frame it in the form of a puzzle?
Mayhaps.
Excellent.
There we go. They're just dolls.
Puzzle 22. Dollhouse Drama. This puzzle is worth 25 picarats. A set of very stubborn dolls have requested help in assigning each of them to a room. Touch asks to find out each of the dolls' criteria for their perfect room and then place them into rooms based on what they say. Remember that each doll speaks for its entire color set.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is a submit one, so you could get it wrong.
You
I
can
won't
click
let you.
ask.
Yeah, tap the ask button. I think you're asking A.
Yes.
Yes.
You're asking A.
It's in the bottom left of the top screen. Sorry, bottom right of the top screen. If you ask again, I think it will go to B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same row
On the
across.
same row across or up. No way am I saying in a room next to A. It'd be nice if B had rooms below mine.
Okay, so A wants the top row,
Yeah.
Yeah. A wants the top row.
and
Which-
C can't be next to them.
Yeah, so B, I'm guessing B will be at the very bottom.
Oh, I see.
Oh, at least
Hmm.
one room on the top floor?
Yes.
No, I think
correct.
no. Switch with D. Switch with A. A switch with D. I think that's the solution. There. Yeah.
No. No, because
C, there's some C's next to A. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You do that after. You do that after.
You can ask them again if you want. Just to double check what they said.
the thing is, there's only two possible. For each doll, there's only three possible. Well, four, I guess, outcomes for combinations. I just.
Professor Layton,
Yes.
you care to share some insight?
Would you like a hint?
Go on.
Hint 1. The dolls do seem to have some rather demanding requests, but don't be discouraged. It's only a matter of listening to the request and making sure it's properly fulfilled on the upper screen.
Okay.
That's the
I
first.
really want a room on the floor. Okay, so A has got a room on the top floor,
Yes.
Yeah.
so that's
good.
fine. B, sorry. I want rooms on the same row, up, across or up. So
I don't understand what
No,
you
B,
mean by
B,
that.
B is correct because they're matched.
Yes, so effectively they appear
Yeah.
they appear on the same they appear on the I can't do it on that
Well,
one.
you can't draw on the top screen, but they're in this.
Take it.
They're in. They can see each other line of sight. They're not diagonally.
I can see. Yeah. Yeah.
They are.
No way am I staying next to A, so B cannot be next to A, and I don't think
Well,
there's
C can't be next to A.
And B
Sorry.
is not next. No.
yeah, C
B
C can't be next to A,
can't be next to A.
and
C is not next to A.
there's one
No, no,
above, but that doesn't
C-
count.
C is below.
But that
maybe
but that's
below is
below.
fine.
But that's
Yeah,
below, not
below is fine,
next
I
to.
think. Yeah.
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 And then
I think
and then
that's
D
fine,
says check.
D wants to be above B, and
Which
And
they
B
are.
does have room below.
They
Okay,
are.
I think we got it, right?
no. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's-
there was a B above a D, though.
You got it.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
it.
It's just,
Oh, well,
it's just
well,
the
there
one
was
move.
also
You
one
just have to swap the
below.
two.
Uh,
Yeah, it's not the best puzzle.
Yeah,
that one. It's kind of confusing.
It's a
to
bit
work.
it's a bit like I don't know.
Very confusing.
Correct, happy residents make happy home. Well, at least we got it solved correctly, I guess.
Well, most of it's,
Yeah.
Now I get it. The friends you're referring to are your dolls, not people. Like Christ.
you strange
Gentle
woman.
sirs. With my friends all in their praise, I'm sure to get ever such a fair price. I'm sure they'll be ever so happy in their new homes.
Yes, people will buy them at a high price. Wait, did we do that for your friends? Or for the price?
Yes. Tell me, Mr. Pawnbroker, will you take ever such good care of my friends now?
Madam, the best I can do is 250.
That's more than I have
Madam, I
currently.
realize you have brought your friends a long way to visit me. But I'm afraid doors house like this, it's a little out of my line.
Ellipsis.
Okay, you win. I can't take with you their ellipses. I'll take them off your hands.
Wonderful. Thank you ever so much, Mr. Pawnbroker.
How dare you, foiled by the ellipses again.
She might be laughing, but I could certainly sense the tension in that transaction.
Yeah, I was about to stab him. What of it?
A haughty laugh of authority, perhaps. Go south.
Oh, okay.
I have to do a whole
To-
loop of this place.
To
Puzzles
the
are
bot-
peaceful.
to the bottom.
No, down. Sorry.
Oh, really?
All the way down,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, no.
All the way down to the bottom.
Go
Going
down.
down.
Go real south. Sorry, I should have been more specific.
Yeah.
That's my
Go down,
apologies.
Down, down, deeper and down.
Oh, it's
Go down and
Letty.
Hey. Uh-oh. Not good. What shall I do?
I will say this is also the last puzzle before the next
Awesome.
chapter. What's the matter? Is something troubling you, madame?
Oh, yes. Something certainly is. Troubling me, I mean. Today's story is just so frightening.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. What? I sure just said this. Wait, what? Anyway,
You mean the story with the witch? So you're afraid too?
She misplaced her anxiety medication.
Yeah.
Well, duh. Of course I'm afraid. But I'm the courier. And that means one thing. My post will always be delivered. No exceptions, no matter what.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Sure.
Courier? I guess that's like a postwoman, right?
No rain, no snow, no gloom of night.
I wouldn't know about that.
No.
I just deliver these letters to the townspeople.
Not even trees.
But,
No glum of meat.
Yes.
but now everyone's afraid, so no one's going out. And so there's way more than usual. Letters, I mean, letters that need delivering.
We'd be delighted to offer our help. Is there some way we could lend you a hand?
Oh, thank you for the offer, but there's nothing you can do. Delivering letters is my responsibility, you see. Wow, that's impressive. Even at a time like this, you're putting your work first. Well, I suppose, but But you know what? I can't help but think, if only there was something I could ride.
Hey, yo.
Oh, whoa.
Luke, go home, boy.
No.
Oh, that would make it so much easier. The delivery, I mean.
No, don't say no more, madam. I got a puzzle for you right here.
Behold, my puzzle.
The delivery
That reminds me of a puzzle. I have it right here.
will still take 12 hours.
Puzzle 23, short round ride. This puzzle's worth
You call it short.
20. Ride the starry road to the side. The star-filled road is the only way to across. Unfortunately, the path's not quite so simple. You can ride on top of the road as well as get as below it, but which side will get you across safely? Slide the stars across the touchscreen to move the camera and get a better view of the winding path.
It's a 50-50. I will not let you pick incorrectly.
Also,
Oh no.
the name of this puzzle, Short Round Ride. Look at Luke. Is it a minecart?
Yeah.
Yes.
I seem to have returned to a Mario Kart
Who's
level.
seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
I have. Short round.
Do they not ride a minecart in that film? Don't they?
Yep,
they true.
Luke is
It's
short
definitely a
rounds.
reference.
It is a reference. It is a
You can
reference.
put it like upside down.
That reminds me of a movie.
Wait, how far can you not turn it all the way around? So we can
No,
look at what-
that's it.
Okay.
So what are we
Very
doing other
risky.
than committing
If you could
murder?
rotate it freely, it'd be a bit easy.
We are basically trying to ascertain
I think it's
which side of the road would Luke have to travel down, either the upside or the underside, to
I
land safely on the other side.
I think it's the
it's
upside.
on the side.
No, I think it's the upside.
Wait,
Yes.
This looks like a
Wait.
death trap either way.
If you click, it will go.
I'm gonna go for up.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for up.
Wait for the. We gotta get it correctly. Professor?
It is up.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Okay, you can hit submit.
you
Okay.
have to submit, okay.
You got it.
Because I did
Go,
it.
Professor.
I went backwards. I started from the back and went all the way backwards.
Don't worry.
I want
Just
to
a
kind of.
question, Professor.
Yes.
What is up?
Let me do the next one too.
It's a Mobius
Dog?
strip. It's fine.
Success. You served the stars to safety.
What's up, Prof?
All I have to say to that is,
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones, no time to love. We got to move.
Yeah.
Oh, if only I had a car like that, I could deliver all the letters. I just drop them down from the sky.
I really can't leave this group for like 5 minutes. I come back to total chaos.
Yeah, no, you can't. Sorry.
But put one foot
Not
wrong
sorry.
and you'd fall out. You'd at least need a seat belt. A seat bolt? What's that? Anyway, I better go. I can't keep talking. Got letters to deliver. And remember, let me know if you have anything to deliver. Letters, I mean. Bye.
Really,
Can
I
you
really
do me a
love-
favor, Eva? Because I'm curious.
Yes.
Open the menu. Go to the puzzle index. And can we do that puzzle again, but select the wrong answer and see if Luke just like fucking bins it into the side of the cliff?
Let's see what happens.
I'm very curious. I want to
I
know.
think in order to solve it. Yeah, at the top.
At the
there.
top.
Wait. Are you just gonna kill me? What?
Yes.
I want to know what happens.
For science.
For science. Sit down. Submit.
Scientific
Okay.
murder.
I'm just curious. I
You're
just want to know if he just bins it into the cliff.
Oh my god. Absolutely amazing.
Can't be right.
That felt like a Looney Tunes gag. Not gonna
Oh
lie.
my
Amazing.
god, this can't be
Amazing.
right.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, before we go any further.
Bakery.
Yes, now I can go to the bakery.
I felt that in my soul for some reason.
Although there is a optional conversation outside the bakery, but it's up to you.
Did you have a thing you were gonna say about something to do with me, Kay?
Oh, I was just gonna say your Letty Mailer, absolutely adorable. Love it.
Yeah.
Aw.
You did
Yay.
wonderful.
She is adorable. And also in a world where Luke was betrayed by the people he thought was friends.
I mean, that's what would have happened if he didn't listen.
Villain origin story. Let's go.
This is where Luke just becomes vigilante version of Dick Grayson.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
there is an evil.
type thing.
Don't worry, there is an evil Luke in one of the games.
Oh, good.
Debatable.
Oh dear.
Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if that could be Mr. Clare's work. Let's go inside.
Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night.
But we just did that.
We
If there's
already
something else
did.
you'd particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in.
Is there an octopus behind Layton, or
Yes.
is that?
Yes.
Oh, there
it's an
is.
octopus.
And,
It's
and
a-
You can chat to him if you want, or you can just go.
And there's a
And the
couple-
blobfish, I think.
There's an anglerfish.
and yeah, well, it's
Oh,
like a
yes.
whiskash or something.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a cross between
How
a
are they getting
blobfish that's been
that
taken.
exotic of? How are they getting that exotic of fish if there's a wall around the entire town?
In fairness, it is in the book.
There's a pond.
Yes.
Don't
It's an
question
angler-
it.
It's an angler
It's
blob-
Labyrinthia. Don't question it.
It's an angler blobfish.
Yes.
Okay.
Guess we're
I
going
see, I
straight in.
understand. Oh, I understand it. You're not going to talk to me. Okay, that's fine.
Ah, welcome back. I've prepared the evening meal already.
I mean, Patty is easier to talk to, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Are you just saving me from talking to myself again?
Maybe.
Hang on. Where's Espella?
She fucked right off.
Dang it. She does that.
I'm afraid we were separated when she went to go get that milk.
When will my dad return with
She
the
had
meal?
not come back yet.
Oh dear, maybe I was asking too much of her.
My apologies. I should have stopped her had I had the chance.
You did have the chance. You fucking liar.
It's nothing you need worry about, Mr. Layton. That girl knows her way round. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Let's go
You
and
was-
eat while waiting for her.
You were seduced by that bespectacled minx and her puzzles.
I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are so much more enjoyable that way.
I've never had bread and jam that tasted this good before.
Stop!
Stop it!
Yeah, and the bread looks very well pounded.
I hope Espella gets back soon.
Oh yeah. You guys went out to the Great Archive with her, didn't you?
Did you? No. What the fuck am I doing?
Did you find what you were...
Jesus Christ. You can tell I'm tired.
Yeah.
Did you find what you were looking for? No.
It's got the P, Professor.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really.
Even though his actual character label says Layton.
I know. I was up at 6 a.m. I'm tired.
No, you're all good. You're all good. I'm gentle ribbing. Gentle ribbing.
To be fair, at the first glance, I thought he was holding up his middle finger there.
Fuck you, oven!
Talk to the bird.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Fuck this particular Arga.
I'll show you what I mean.
In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle.
Have I told y'all ladies that I love you?
All right. Puzzle, huh?
Same right back. Same right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right back at you.
You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town. Do you not know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly. Oh, I think that was supposed to be Phoenix earlier. Oops. That was not labeled correctly.
Huh.
Oh well, that happens sometimes.
Also, he does know what a puzzle is. He has to deal with Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Well, we spend all our time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we're supposed to know about, I guess.
Edgeworth is a puzzle wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a red suit of a man.
Yes. You
Now
get
that's
it.
a man.
That was a man right there.
Indeed. It appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles.
They find puzzles puzzling.
Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzles 101 crash course? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, yes. It would be my pleasure, Miss Fay. But rather than explaining it in words, I believe actually trying your hand at a puzzle would be far more rewarding.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Here, I'll give you both a simple example to think about.
Show, don't tell.
Now then, here we have two long loaves of bread placed side by side. So you'll notice that they form the number 11. Do you see what I mean?
Do you see?
Yeah, I get it.
Bullshit, you see? You're in a dark room.
Bullshit, you see! You're in a dark room!
You need the light. You need the light switch to see.
So that's what a puzzle is. It's bread.
Not quite, Miss Fay. The puzzle is what follows next. Jesus.
Oh,
What I'd like you to try is... I'd like you to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11.
A lower number? So how about if I take one of the loaves?
However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type.
Oh, that's easy. You can make it into a 4.
Yeah.
You need to add another loaf? Huh? Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower. I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle.
Wait, I think I've got it. I may just be a baker, but I bet I have the right answer.
H!
If I place the extra loaf sideways like this, then 1 minus 1 equals 0.
That's an equation, sir. Which is close,
Give
but
me a break, Nick.
no.
That's totally the letter
That's-
H.
That
We're
sounds
trying to
like
solve
me
a
in math
puzzle
class.
Here, not win a spelling bee.
Hey,
Idiot.
no, I understand where he's coming from. I'd let him have that. It's
Yeah.
incorrect, but
Yeah,
I've been like,
I was
I
thinking. Yeah,
like how you think, sir.
yeah. You're wrong, but I like your way of thinking.
Yes.
Oh,
Professor
come on!
Is H an instrument?
I can't be the only one that sees 1 minus 1, right? Right?
Turning
heard
into a
that
matter
word.
of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach. You're fucking stupid. I'm kidding.
Well, I almost joked. Good job.
Sorry.
You, think so? I'm really stupid.
Most certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed for solving puzzles.
Exactly.
Now,
Professor,
let's
thank
think
you.
again.
For the people in the audience, you really have the time when you try to take a sip of your drink in this group.
I know, right? I know, right?
That's why I don't drink ever. No, I'm kidding.
Otherwise,
Or
it,
just have
otherwise,
control over laughter.
otherwise it goes everywhere.
Everywhere.
What do you think
It
broke
goes
my other?
everywhere or you die.
What do you
Ow,
think broke
you
my
know
third
we're meeting
monitor?
up next year, don't you?
Goodness. Take a seat and leave this to a pro, Nick. How about this? Just take this new loaf and ta-da!
H!
Now that's 1 minus 1.
Sure, Maya.
No,
Sure. Hey! Eating is cheating.
I'm
Maya was
with
just hungry.
Phoenix here.
Really? Because it feels more like winning to me.
Sharing is
You're full
caring,
of surprises, Miss Fay. And
Ah,
bread.
shit!
I didn't expect that kind of innovation.
You're gonna ruin your lunch.
We just had dinner. I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby.
Win here, win there, win
Boss!
everywhere.
Laura, thank you. That was on my mind.
Win-win, baby.
Didn't Mr. Layton tell us at the start that we need to add another loaf of the exact same type?
True.
I am on a truck. It's called Maya Fay.
You try it once, you will die.
Probably
You
not.
die! You die!
I
Your
don't
face will
need
melt
drugs.
off.
I'm high on.
Come on, guys. We need to bring it back.
Yep.
Huh? Seriously? What the fuck?
That's right. That's right, unfortunately. I'm afraid I can't
Dang it.
accept this as a solution to the puzzle.
Aw. Well, all right, but is there really another better solution?
I think I know what it is as well.
Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution?
I'm drawing a blank, which like in real life. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me.
I think it's a
You
4.
both came up with such creative answers, even though one was literally the same as the other. I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now it's time for the solution. The important thing in this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that is added.
Yeah,
If the new loaf is placed upright, like so,
What? Oh, 1.1!
I get it. It's the number 1.1, right?
That's not even a whole number!
I
Layton,
never said it
that's
had to be a whole
cheating.
number.
That is true.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
that's
was never
right.
specified.
That's a lot lower than 11.
How are you balancing it like that?
Exactly. When solving puzzles, there is never just one correct method.
No, there is.
It's essential to think flexibly and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh, you're kidding.
However, in order to get it stand upright, you then smushed it into the table. So
Yeah.
you've ruined that loaf, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm sure my help was needed.
Yeah. Of course I will.
Right.
That's what
I
they
see what
call
you-
using your loaf. Sorry.
I see what you mean.
Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd still rather eat my way to the solution.
Told you.
That's the spirit.
You know, I don't think I'm cut out for brain-busting bread puzzles like this. I'll stick with good old regular bread, thanks.
Good old regular pounding.
Just pounding it.
Mhm.
But give me that brain cell back.
That's mine this week.
That's the best way to solve puzzles, though. You pound as long as you get the result, get the answer.
Yeah, if you're stuck in a room with a puzzle, you just keep pounding at the wall until the wall breaks. No longer in the room.
Yeah.
Problem
Yeah.
solved.
Yeah. That's because we're ace bakers. I guess we're better suited to using our hands than our heads.
Because I
Is
don't
that
want
so?
to use my head.
In truth, I can't help but feel like you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you'll pardon me saying so. Naturally, I won't force puzzles upon you. But
Only
if either of you
consensual
should be
puzzles
interested,
here.
I would heartily recommend giving puzzle solving a try.
Professor, right now there's something else we all need to try. Mr. Claire's freshly baked bread is getting cold.
Oh no.
Oh no!
And I'm sure it tastes better hot.
Oh dear, so it is. You know how I can get when it comes to puzzles.
Yes, we know. Move on.
Who cares if our friend is lost at night? Let's eat some
Please,
hot
like-
bread.
Please, Professor, keep it in your pants.
God.
I don't want that getting too warm, thanks.
Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone show such appreciation for my baking.
When it comes to your bread, Mrs. Eclair, there's no limit to how much I could eat.
Oh, there is. You'll find out the hard way.
Uh-oh.
You were saying drifting.
Luke!
Oh, what now?
Shouldn't have said that!
You're going to die.
Is this about this reading the room nonsense?
That's my
'Cause again,
bread.
I'm 13.
My, aren't you a darling? Well then, in that case, I suppose I'll just have to bring out my special reserve.
Oh, this is it. I'm becoming a gingerbread man all the time.
Yeah.
Hold on a moment, I'll just go fetch it.
You're going to be force-fed for the rest of eternity.
Let me just
So,
open
you
my
know,
second
so-
stomach.
So you know how Italian nonnas are, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, or Polish babcias.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's that.
Yes. Right. I think it's time I started preparing tomorrow's bread.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm sure it was
And
that time
and the
already.
day after tomorrow.
Mhm. And the day after that,
Ellipses.
ellipses of doom.
Professor, what was that all about?
I'm
You're
not
going to
entirely
die.
sure, but I
Yeah.
do seem struck by a sudden sense of impending doom.
Mhm.
You're
Run.
having a heart attack.
Just run! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord.
Sorry. I have to kept you waiting. There you go. Have at it. But be warned, I won't take kindly to any leftovers.
That's a fucking nuclear bomb.
That's not a loaf of bread, that's a brick.
It's very dense.
Whoa!
It's like dwarf
That's a
bread.
house of bread.
It's loaf. Wait, where did those two go? Miss Maya.
Can't hear you.
Right.
You're not
Well,
getting out of
bye.
this alive.
It would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone.
Don't say it so dramatically.
See you, suckers.
Look at my character model.
God.
I salute you, my fallen apprentice.
Always
Fearless
good.
Luke, death by bread.
I'm stuffed.
I believe this must be the most bread I've ever eaten in my life.
Fuck
Wait a
off.
sec. I've just realised. We finished eating, but Asparagus still isn't back yet.
You just realised.
You still need to eat your wafer thin mint.
One wafer
no.
thin sparrow.
One little whopper.
Oh, that carried on, so that's fine.
Oh my! Customers at this late hour? I'm sorry, but we're closed.
Oh.
That's him. That's the man over there.
Because it's captain.
No, but
No,
it doesn't say. It
It
just
says night.
night.
But he's got
captain.
the
The cap
flute.
boy.
Yeah, but the
No,
captain hasn't
no,
started
no,
speaking
but the
yet.
person, the one who
No,
spoke was
that's-
behind the flute guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
Okay.
That's the captain.
Gotcha.
That's him. That's the man over there.
See, that's the captain.
There, he's the one, is he?
Just a minute! What do you think you're doing barging in here like this?
I
You're
see
on
we're in
the fucking
America.
place.
Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency. Although this bread smells nice.
What are you going to do?
You there, porcupine head. You're coming with us.
What?
Huh? A porcupine head? You don't mean me, do you?
Who else?
Who else in this room fits that description?
If I could stop
I'm not taking my
predicting the
hat off.
dialogue, that would be nice.
Suddenly you would appear to be alone in that particular front.
I wish I had a hot top hat too right about now.
I don't think that'll fit.
Enough of your idle chit-chat. Time to get going.
How about a beanie instead? Huh? What do you mean?
Well, where you're going, you don't need top hats. It should be quite obvious you're coming to the court, of course.
The court?
I just noticed his pocket has
Mr.
a
Wright!
sunflower on it.
What did you do?
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, Nick, what did you do?
I didn't do anything! The only thing you can accuse me of is making bread that's too good to eat!
Ahem. This man is not the one who's on trial.
In that case, why is Mr. Wright being made to go to the court?
Not simple, because the girl has requested him, of course.
Girl? What girl?
Oh.
What do you think? Keep up the uptake, Nick.
Naturally. Haven't you been following the plot? Who has Luke been just talking about?
In,
the girl
in,
facing trial for this evening's crime.
in fairness to Phoenix, I think he has book-induced amnesia.
Yeah.
Book-induced
yeah.
amnesia.
He got
Just
hit by a
punked.
book.
There we
Yeah.
go, yep.
That heinous witch! Mrs. Pelicantabella, no less.
Oh, yeah, she's been very naughty.
Naughty.
Oh
He-
my God.
Sorry.
Ellipsis with a
It's
exclamation
great, I
mark.
love it.
There we go. To be continued.
Yeah, Layton's shocked face says it all.
Can I just ask one question?
Huh?
Yes.
Is the
Do you have a
cat
second
knight
one, or is that it?
wearing fishnets under his grooves?
Oh,
What
never
do you
cared.
think, Under?
Probably is. Yes.
No,
And I, do you know what? I totally look fabulous in them.
Yes, you do.
do.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah. I should say there is a different character in armor who I believe is wearing fishnets.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
no,
yes.
I've seen
Well,
that one.
but Camp
I
Knight is
wouldn't have
another one.
voiced them.
He patrols
Isn't it-
the street. He
Okay,
wears high
okay.
heels, suspenders, and a bra.
Scene.
We don't want no fuss and we don't want to hurt you, all right? Yeah, we just want your money, that's all. And you'll give it to us, won't you, without any fuss?
Echinase!
Burn,
Nice.
baby, burn.
I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Chapter 2. The Fire Witch.
That didn't sound completely like a spell, did it?
It sounded a little bit like it.
I mean, a little bit.
Like a tad.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this place?
I would like to propose that we take a quick break now. It's a bit earlier than we normally do it, about 15 minutes early. Although we did start late, so if it's even earlier, then we'd do it anyway. Yeah, I think it's an appropriate place for us to do it, though. That way we can kind of start fresh. So we'll be right back as we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll see you very soon, everyone.
Yeah. Soon, TM.
Soon, TM.
Yeah. We are back, everyone, for the next part of tonight's stream as we continue on with some more Professor Layton versus Felix Wright. And we are going to finally get to the court phase of today's session. Right, as we continue the dialogue. You've already read that, so let's move on.
Oh, the little rat!
The room is lit, but it's still somehow dark. The atmosphere feels heavy.
Nick, what are we doing in a place like this?
How should I know? We're just a couple of bakers. But I don't think they brought us here to make bread.
No shit!
Yikes.
Wait, boy.
What?
Carry on.
Is it me or is that God staring daggers at us right now?
You're gonna be in the court, Phoenix, because your name's on the box of this game, and we're gonna shoehorn your game type in this somehow.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
This is staring under my armor.
Mr. Wright!
Background.
Fire!
Background, back.
I've switched it.
Yay.
Isabella, what exactly is going on?
So, I'm sorry. I was the one who sent for you both.
I mean, yeah, they told us that.
You sent for us?
They told us that, Nick.
I'm being put on trial.
Oh, wait, what? What happened?
I might have set 2 guys on fire, but I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on. I didn't do anything wrong. I couldn't possibly murder anyone. I might have lightly immolated them.
They're crispy brown.
Yeah.
Murder?
Boy, the most foul.
No.
I beg you, Mr. Wright. Please, I need your help. Just one more time.
Huh? You need my help? What can I possibly do?
One more time?
Spella, I'm just a baker.
One
The only thing I
more
know
time.
about law is how not to get on the wrong side of it.
That's debatable.
Must remember who you are.
Simba.
You are my lawyer and the one true. Fuck.
You are my son. You
And
are
one
my
true
son.
lawyer
And
at
one
that.
true son. You are my son and one true
One true
lawyer.
king.
Remember.
God.
You've forgotten who you are, and so forgotten me.
You stupid
Wait.
bitch.
Hold on a sec. Isabella? What did you just say? You said you need help, Nick's help, just one more time? I said that before, but yeah.
One more time?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
We're gonna celebrate.
I love us two different songs that we came up with. I'm not quite sure myself. When the knights came and took me, a vision suddenly appeared in my mind. It was Mr. Wright.
And the power of the Monado!
He was fighting for me, defending me. That brave blue figure. It was clear as day.
I was fighting for you?
Well, not literally, but
No way!
In a literal fight, no.
That's impossible! I mean, it's like I already said. I'm just a baker. I have a hard enough time rolling dough, let alone defending someone in court.
I thought the same thing too at first, but I don't think that's quite true. You and Maya, at some time, somewhere, you helped me. You fought for me as a defender.
A defender?
Almost like a knight.
I wear a suit. I have a tie. I am a tie.
Oh, has Maya just changed clothes?
No, it was from the beginning of the scene. But
Yes, she just took off the apron.
Yep. What's wrong, Nick?
I wish I knew, Maya. But hearing Isabella mention a defender, I can't help but feel something inside of me is burning at the mention of it.
That might be acid reflux.
I'm not going to have Cab Knight be here as well.
You can't be everywhere.
Accused! Defender! It is time. Head forth, you two.
I'll say.
Can I head fifth?
No,
I'll
you
say that
can't
the court knight will be Laura then. Oh.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Head fourth? Where are we going exactly?
To honorable battle.
To the courtroom in which today's trial will be taking place. The Chamber of Fire.
Yeah.
Fire?
Chamber?
A fire?
Do you guys have calluses in your ears or what? Make haste!
Yes.
If you are but a moment late, a guilty verdict will be delivered immediately.
And she'll die.
Oh fuck.
No way!
Crunch.
Crunch.
A crunch ring.
Mr. Wright, they are going to burn me alive. Alive.
Yes.
Alive.
Sorry, Mr. Wright. It's a lost cause, isn't it?
Well then, let's head inside, Isabella.
Huh?
This overwhelming pressure. It feels so familiar somehow. Almost like deja vu.
It is kind of like
I've just been in this place before.
Mr. Wright.
Higher on the courts.
Let's go, Maya. Maybe we'll get a better idea once the trial gets underway.
All right, let's do it to it, Nick.
That's an interesting way of phrasing that, but
Let's
okay.
do it to it.
Let's do it.
That is a phrase, yes.
What is this heat? It's like an oven in here.
I will now pronounce the verdict. This court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
Oh dear.
No, I'm not a witch. Please, I beg you to reconsider. I'm not.
Oh no.
Witches are to be cast straight into the hellfire.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So
Yeah.
this is the witch's court.
So,
Yep.
what is this game rated?
That
We
It is
are
rated
not in
T.
America anymore.
Yeah.
Rated T for teen.
So,
No, I don't know what's rated.
It is in fact rated T. The only M-rated game in the entire Ace Attorney series is Dual Destinies.
But this is fucking.
Nevertheless, that's just.
I would
So
argue that
anyway.
this game is far more fucked up than Dual Destinies, but that's my
What did
opinion.
we just
I am not
watch?
Yeah.
I am not the ESRB.
I think it's on par. I think.
No, it gets more fucked up later.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Like even if
Oh,
you
no.
go by the logic of like children doing things, it's
Let's
more fucked up, so.
give it. Yeah.
So, how are you feeling, Nick? Fucking terrified, I reckon.
Mhm.
I'd forgotten what this felt like up until now.
Huh?
The butterflies in my stomach. And tension so thick you could slice it with a knife. All of these feelings. These are all feelings that I'm definitely familiar with. Anyway. We're here to fight for Espella. And get her out of this place.
That's right.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella. Defender.
Yes, Your Honor?
Yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials. But no matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Phoenix Wright, Ace Baker.
A baker?
I asked him to come, my lord. I want him to represent me. This court dictates that the accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
Very well. At any rate, the result of this trial shall not change. That aside, I've not yet seen hide nor hair of the Inquisitor assigned to this trial.
Inquisitor? Oh, right. I should have noticed earlier. No one's there.
Should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court, I will have no choice but to dismiss all charges. He is an Inquisitor of high caliber, but if he does not come forward soon, this trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this baker.
Hold it!
There we are.
Coming when you least expect me. When nobody expects me.
No one expects the Labyrinthian Inquisition.
I despise him.
Knights of the court, I have but one question for you both. Are you prepared to cross swords?
You are not prepared.
I, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum, am indeed prepared to do battle, my lord.
Something amiss, Baker?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just
he
didn't
get a sword?
realize
I
we could
don't.
have swords here in the courtroom.
You could borrow
It
mine.
is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side. Now then, state your name, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh? My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a baker. How many times will they make me say it?
A baker?
Nick, quit with the long face. You look miserable.
No need to waste your breath. This trial will be over before you can utter a single objection. For the security of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without mercy.
That's it, Barnum. Put another one out of their misery.
The trial is pointless.
Hand down the verdict already.
Put that doughy defender on trial too, I say.
Bottom.
Burn him.
Here I come to save the day.
What's with all this excitement? You hardly think this is a courtroom. The crowd doesn't seem very interested in the law, that's for sure. It's like they're all just hoping for a guilty verdict. I wonder why.
Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. Okay, we can actually cast definitively who Barnum is going to be.
I thought it was going to be me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's what we have down.
All right, Dave, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Also, after the opening statement, I'm going to disappear for like a little bit. Feel free to go on without me. I need to grab a snack.
I shall take your place as
Thank you.
per the rules.
As per the rules. As you wish, my lord. First, let us begin by recounting the events leading up to the murder. Is that acceptable, Sir Apprentice Baker?
You sound very familiar to me, Defender. Do you have a relative in prison, maybe?
I'm the Inquisitor, and no, we don't do prison.
Yeah,
here.
I'm the defender. You know.
Yeah.
The joke. Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
I certainly have no samurai brother.
As you wish.
And when he was saying "as you wish," what he really meant was, sorry.
It's cool.
Had to make the reference. Princess Bride, everyone on the same
Yeah,
page?
yeah.
Okay, yep.
Just making sure. Okay. Okay. The murder occurred this very evening. Yesterday, there was heavy rainfall in the area. Eventually, it gave way to sunshine, which came in just in time for today's parade. And a few hours after the parade ended, the rain set in once more.
Sorry, I had a bit of a coughing fit there.
It's cool.
It happens.
That must have been when Espella and the others were at the Great Archive.
Saw that flower.
It continued to rain until just before the incident, which took place on a small path leading to the market. I think I found the voice for him now. Yay. The accused had been out doing some shopping at the market. She returned home on that very same path. And on that forest path, two rogues, named Robs and Muggs, said to have accosted the accused.
Perfect.
Well, with names like that, of course they became thieves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They were kind of set up for failure in that regard.
Nominal determinism.
Yep.
Also, you can clearly see Labyrinthia has no dental services.
Mm-hmm.
One could assume the accused simply acted in self-defense.
I mean, obviously.
I see. Robs and Muggs, those two have appeared in court a number of times in the past.
But since
now
we
they're
don't
dead.
have prisons,
Two rogues, huh?
So far, it may appear that the accused was more than the victim. However, the situation soon changed. That's right. The accused, Espella Cantabella, knowingly and mercilessly murdered her two assailants.
They're asking for it.
they
Oh,
had it
that girl, isn't she?
They had it coming.
Oh, I always knew she
I
looked
always knew she was
suspicious.
tough.
Shh, not so loud.
She's so sus.
Yikes. There's that weird excitement again.
I believe we now fully grasp what happened. It is getting late already. Let us begin the trial. Inquisitor Barnum, you may now begin.
As you wish, my lord. The Inquisition will now hear eyewitness testimony regarding the night of the murder.
Eyewitness testimony? Huh? Looks like this trial is finally getting underway. I can't back down now. I have to fight. But I'm just a simple bread-baking baker. Living a simple bread-baking life. This situation is more twisted than a pretzel. And I'm smack in the middle of it. But I have to do this to save a speller. Okay. Let's see if I can untwist the testimony and put this thing to bed.
The fireworks. have
Rather than
started
having a
fire.
speller go into the oven.
Yeah, I
Wonder
would
what they're
prefer not to be
celebrating.
burned alive.
What is that character?
Oh, fuck. I missed a character. Pull that up. Allow me to welcome you all. Now, would each of you please state your name and occupation?
Hold it!
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
As I already explained, Sir Apprentice Baker, this is the eyewitness testimony.
Yes, I understand that. But there are 4 witnesses.
And
Indeed, this many people inside the courtroom could pose a health and safety issue.
Your Honor, that's not quite what I meant.
He's not used to benches providing so much space.
Witness testimonies are supposed to be done one by one. As in,
Also-
one witness at a time.
Okay, I just wanted to say it doesn't matter whether it's in the real world or in fantasy land. The judge writes his own jokes.
Yes.
Comedic genius.
What are you talking about, child? We'd be here all night if we did that.
That's right, young man. We're waiting.
No.
No, this is Divot, I believe.
This is what I claimed, Bear.
yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
We
did.
will
Sorry.
fight you for it.
Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
I apologize, Bear. I'd already claimed this one.
Oh.
That's right, young man. We have
Oh,
witnessed
yes.
the very hand of fate reach
Perfect.
out to us this evening.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Could we hurry this along, please, perhaps? These flowers won't sell themselves. As much as my boss wishes they would.
They especially won't keep pulling the petals off them.
Does anybody else want this one? Because I'll take it.
It is. Alright.
The path to knighthood is an arduous one, but I remain steadfast in my resolve as I travel down this long road. I shall not falter. I will be victorious.
Why is the sword so wobbly?
Your
Yeah,
sword
I
is made
was
of
like-
rubber.
Okay, just question all at once.
The voices are double.
Go in the cage
Yeah,
to
you
get.
did it. Just
get
get on with it.
Get on with it.
Yes, this already. I'd like to get back home and go to bed. Honestly, mood.
Bottom, bottom, bottom. Witnesses,
It's not Charles.
witnesses.
George Barnum.
Again, state your names and occupations.
I am known as Wordsmith. But what is a name? How doth one describe an occupation like the bubbling of a babbling brook? I flow gracefully around the rocks and breathe this life. Nearly a worry in my mind.
I think he's on something.
No!
Magic shrooms,
This is just
I guess.
This is just Scarfulu's attempt at correct us on all over again. And I'm
What?
laughing.
I thought it was Jesse Cox, but never mind.
Well, either way.
Gold!
Go!
Right. So I guess that means he's jobless.
He's a philosopher.
My name is Mary, and this darling kid is Snowy.
Bob.
Fuck you!
Snowy and I often travel to the edges of town to sell delicious fresh milk. Milk, like, that doesn't happen overnight. I work down to the bones, squeezing each drop out, literally.
Ugh.
Poor ghost, Jesus.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
put me the fuck down.
That sounds pretty frightening.
I'm Kira. I'm a flower seller. And I just added my Luke voice. What? If you'd all be so kind, feel free to purchase one of my beautiful flowers at any time during the trial.
You don't happen to have a death note, do you?
Well, there's no way I'll sell them all by morning. Oh, the life of a flower girl is so hard.
Yeesh. Talk about a hard sell.
Yeah.
My name is Nightle. I aim to join our town's order of knights. I study night and day, though I'm still but a mere squire. I bought this armor on Etsy. Join the Knights of the Inquisition is my life's ambition.
On Etsy of all fucking places. You okay there, David? Are you dying?
I wasn't ready for that one.
Yes, ye Etsy is where I got my gavel from.
And I, Nightle, will do whatever necessary to join.
Have you heard of LARPing before? I do that hobby on the weekends.
And I bought my sword at a convention stand.
So he's jobless too.
No, or you wouldn't have the money to buy all that shit.
Honorable witnesses. Professor, do not stand on my keyboard. Sorry,
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a different professor.
Ace cat.
Yeah.
But the mental image is perfect.
Professor.
Divot, I'm disappointed you did not reply to that.
Can I respectfully ask either Bert or Drifting, please conjure at some point artwork of Professor Layton just standing on the keyboard?
I can certainly try.
I would have said something, but there was just too much laughing, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it go.
True.
There's no point. Just let it ride.
No way to make it funnier, yeah.
I would happily draw Professor standing on a keyboard and showing his butthole to everyone.
A bit much. We can't put that on the Twitter.
That reminds me of a puzzle.
Your own ass reminds you of a puzzle. Okay.
Also, Kay, you said you needed to go and get something.
No, I just came back.
That's fine.
Just come back, yeah.
I was just checking. So
cool.
Yeah, that's why Professor got on the bed, because he knew I was back. And then he started advancing towards the keyboard.
If not for sits, why is it made of worm?
As Professor advanced, did he go, Barnum?
Barnum.
It's not Jaws!
I will keep doing this joke.
And I will keep replying to it as such.
all right, let's get on.
All right. Honorable. Okay.
Take your time. Take your time.
Honorable witnesses, I ask that you show this court your best when delivering your testimony. Or I'll fucking stab you, mate.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Actually, I might want to pivot towards that voice more. Hold on.
Yeah, do that. Do it.
Oh, if you can, please do.
Please make him a chap. Please make him a chap.
I'll do my best. I'm not confident, but I'm gonna go for it.
Hey, give it a go.
Okay. Now, tell us what exactly you saw on this ill-fated eve.
Yes.
Something. I'm going for it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
no, that's
Yeah.
good.
Witness testimony.
What we saw tonight.
The delicious scent of mid-evening dinner permeated the air, and a soft light shone faintly in the distance.
Professor literally stepped on my trackpad and made me mute and unmute.
Muggs grabbed the girl by the arm. It looked like he almost pushed her to the ground.
I heard a faint voice cry out. Next moment, those two villainous men burst into flames.
No, that voice you heard was the sheep right beside you.
There was not a trace of fire to be seen in the area. Without a doubt, magic must have been used.
Magic.
It's some kind of
Magic?
Magic.
Sir Apprentice Baker, you may now begin your interrogation.
I have but one piece of advice. I suggest you pay it heed. Do not waste the court's time by grilling these witnesses over relevant nonsense, Sir Apprentice Baker.
Oh, so you're familiar with his previous work. Good to know.
Are you all right, Nick? They sure love calling you an apprentice baker, huh? I mean,
Could
you
be
are.
worse. Could be calling you a master baker.
Could be calling you Mr.
I'm glad I wasn't the one who was going to go there, but fair enough.
I mean, would we go further there and
I
say,
was
you
going to
know,
apologise to you, Elsa.
I mean,
But I had to.
I'm going to go
Professor
further and just
update.
go, you know, we're at court, we're debating.
Oh no!
No, that's taking it too far.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'll be honest with you, Maya. I have no idea how I'm feeling right now, but
Professor's rubbing his face on the screen.
Layton, please.
Welcome
Dang
to
it.
Silly Voices
Puzzles.
and live cat updates.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a puzzle, but pay attention to me.
Yeah.
I know it's all up to me. As her defender, a spell's fate is in my hands.
Exclamation point.
I have to believe in her. I have to believe in my client. And I need to start believing in myself.
And the heart of the cards.
He's turning into Parappa the Rapper.
I
You
can
just
do
gotta
this.
believe.
I believe a speller is innocent.
Jump
And I'll
kick
fight
punch
until the
defends
end.
the client.
I'll fight until the end to prove it. Believe it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. We can do this thing, Nick. I've never played Parappa the Rapper, or I'd make a reference as well.
Cross-examination.
I also technically referenced Naruto there.
What we saw that.
That one slide.
Also, it's something that flashes up and I can't pause it. But I love how in this the swords with the reflections. Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
Really good.
Yeah.
Like all of the visual elements in this game are almost universally fucking amazing. I said visual elements, elements, because the writing is sometimes utterly
Why is it now that people decide to send me messages that I need to respond to?
Because
They
you're
don't say
important.
they don't say anything to me 6 days out of the week, and then Saturday evening comes over. It's like, hey, we need to talk to you. No, I'm busy.
As a
I'm
nice
busy.
attorney, you're getting a lot of cases.
I'm doing silly voices that I love and enjoy with people that I love and enjoy being around.
Aww.
Love and enjoy being around you too.
Yeah.
What time would that be exactly? That I keep telling them to come to the stream. So
Dinner time! What else would the scent of dinner be in the air if not dinner time? You see, young whippersnapper?
Considering my dinner time is whenever the fuck I'm hungry.
Yes.
not so much.
True.
Sun, I'll already set by that time. That should be adequate.
The sun had already set. So you clearly witnessed what was happening tonight. Is that correct?
I have been dumb to witness. Thus, I must clearly have witnessed something. Do you see, the young
That's
whippersnapper?
Not how it works.
The fuck do I say?
What do you see?
In that case, how much light was there in the immediate area at that time?
Enough to see the nose on my face, but not enough to see the trees ahead. You see, you young
I
whippersnapper?
can't even see my nose.
You're not supposed to.
no.
Your brain blocks it out.
No, that doesn't add up. If the area was completely dark, then you wouldn't have possibly witnessed anything. Do you see?
I don't think
Get him, Nick.
Yeah. Nevertheless, something caught my eye. It was a most ominous sight.
Yeah, well, that's the shrooms you
Yeah, it's
Ominous
called-
is what that sight was.
Yeah, it's called bribery. Okay, I get it. It was ominous.
Objection!
Objection. Poor form, Sir Apprentice Baker. I hate to disappoint you, but there was, in fact, light in the area. I love this. I've never done this voice this much before, so
It'll be good. It's good practice
Sounds
for
really
you.
good. Keep it going.
Yeah, if it slips and slides around, it's fine. It adds
yeah,
to the
let me know
charm.
let me know if there's anything. Yeah.
Huh?
I do not want to offend.
Don't worry, you will not like. British people are very hard to offend. We kind of deserve it sometimes. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No comment.
I mean,
It's not my place to comment on that.
Our whole comedy is based on self-deprecation.
Yeah.
It's kind of our thing.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Take a look at this. This is a drawing of.
Oh, sorry, I skipped. Yeah, sorry.
Damn you, player!
Is there any way of checking back what it was?
There's no log, but I can pull up the I can pull up the transcript. I think. I'm gonna try.
While Kay's doing that, I'm going to bring up the fact that if everyone interested, Legacy of Kain, which is that the Crystal Dynamics are doing a thing about a survey about Legacy of Kain, about how would people be very interested in a sequel game or a remake or something, and so there's like a survey going on. I highly recommend people fill it out.
Where do I find this survey?
It's in. I can give you the link, Lemming. I sent it to Elle before stream.
And to me.
Yes.
I found it.
Nice.
So, take a look at this. This is the drawing of a crime scene, based on the witness's account, as penned by the court illustrator. There you go.
Thank you. The
You're
court
very welcome.
illustrator. I've never heard of that before.
Look carefully. This shows what the scene looked like at the time of the murder. I think I'm an impression of someone from the Watch books, but I don't know who.
Ooh, I like this style.
Yeah.
An illustration of the highest quality as always.
Now then, we have established by that time the murder occurred, the sun had already set.
Also, there is a term for people who do pictures like this, right? For like court scenes.
Yeah, they're literally just called the court illustrators, really.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. And so, naturally, the defendant was carrying a violet lantern, as we can see.
A lantern?
Eureka! Indeed, yes! That is what I was saying earlier.
He looks like
was a lantern! A lantern, I say!
That animation
Sir, are you
is
aware that
freaking
you
me
do
out.
not have any arms?
He's like a Rayman.
Oh.
He's Rayman.
Don't worry about me, I'm harmless.
Oh,
Hey.
please. You totally forgot.
Can I give you a warning for that?
No!
That's
I
the
am
one
master of warnings here.
I get that. Remember, I get one for free.
Yeah. To be honest, I did not imagine it would be necessary to present this, but... My lord, here is the lantern in question. This is what was responsible for the light illuminating the area.
Very well. The court accept this into evidence. Excuse me, I'm just munching, Inquisitor.
I mean, that is judge tradition.
It is.
That is the prerogative of a judge to be munching.
There were these glorious things brought into a town called Maltesers, and they're the most delicious thing.
I disagree, but good for you.
Oh, fantastic.
You wouldn't say that in front of Elle.
I just did.
Mm.
No.
Well, then again,
That means there's more for him of them to eat.
yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah, at least there's no competition.
Speaking of which, Inquisitor Barnum, in this drawing,
Somebody's drawn a dick in the corner.
Oh dear.
the accused seems to be holding a milk bucket of sorts. What became of this?
Yes!
Yes! Milk.
Get it?
Milk.
Also, like an actual dick, or do you mean the two robbing the girl?
Milk.
That
Spons.
is a strange case indeed, my lord. That bucket seemingly disappeared from the murder scene.
I don't know.
The
Fire plus wood equals no more wood. So.
The milk bucket disappeared, you say?
Well, I guess the thieves kicked the bucket.
That's it. Roll credits.
The husband dog of wolves living in the nearby forest. It's thought they often make off with the items they find on the ground.
What the fuck would a wolf need
What?
a bucket for?
That's more a coyote kind of thing, right?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Great. Wolves that steal your stuff? Remind me to never set foot in that forest.
This is great, Nick. You've got new evidence now.
Ah, yeah. I guess you're right.
No, you're
I was
right.
wondering what that meant.
She's fake.
You know, Nick, you really don't look like just some normal run-of-the-mill baker. Ah, Professor bit me. Damn it.
No kitty.
Delicious.
Just petting him. Bit me. God damn it. This is why you don't come up on the bed while I'm streaming.
No more bed privileges for you.
No more bed privileges. Anyways. I'd say you're more like a somewhat articulate run-of-the-mill baker. I think you might even have a knack for being a defender.
There's a clear contradiction somewhere in that testimony, and I'm going to find it.
Hell yeah. Fun fact about the testimony in this game. If you press twice, then there's actually different dialogue each time.
Oh.
I just learned that from the transcript. That's cool.
Muggs was one of the two rogues, is that correct?
That's right. That man, he grabbed the girl's arm and pulled out a knife.
He's never been the same since his brother brother Cuphead just died.
Cups. His brother Cups.
His brother Cups.
Is something wrong other than the professor biting people?
Was it Robs that grabbed the girl and had the knife?
Oh god, she just had her eyes open for a moment. I was like, ah! Huh?
Oh dear. Now let's see. Muggs was the short one and Robs was the... No. I think it was the other way around.
Unhand me.
Well, it doesn't really matter which now, does it?
Bah.
Unhand me.
Well, that's all well and good, but I was kind of hoping you'd testify about the lantern.
Unhand me, woman, I am the Antichrist. I bring the end of times.
Honorable witnesses, please continue your testimonies. Okay, so
I mean, it is a
correction,
code,
it's
so-
actually, it seems like only the first one, like, changes when you press it more times, but yeah, it's interesting. It's like, there's more, it feels like there's more effort into these, testimonies than usual, which is interesting.
He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. Huh?
You're destroying your own produce there. I'd not recommend that. Exactly whose cry did you hear?
Well, it was the accused. It was the speller's voice, of course.
And did you get a look at Miss Cantabella's face?
Oh, yes. I mean, she was carrying that huge lantern after all.
You're only sure because all the other witnesses just finished saying they saw her with the lantern.
Is that a sword or a lightsaber?
It's a foam.
Yes.
Isn't it a bit premature to assume it was magic? Oh yeah.
This is the lemming talks to himself power hour.
Yep.
What an absurd statement! Say what? Think about it! The names were engulfed in flames in the blink of an eye! The blink of an eye! There was not a single trace of any other fire source to be found in the area! Not a trace!
But the lantern, though.
If
Wiggle,
you,
wiggle.
You
If
beat me
feel
to
like-
it by like 2 seconds, Shadow.
If you feel like you want
Sorry.
Nigel taken away from you, I could take him, so that you don't talk to yourself too much.
That's fine.
I feel like even if we do that, that's gonna happen at some point. If Lemming knew what he was doing when he chose Nigel, but yes, the option should always be there.
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
That option is still standing, but yeah.
Yep. If he gets desperate, I'll call for you. I think I just found a contradiction in this testimony.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Let's do this thing, Nick. Hurry up and present something. Hit him with some decisive evidence.
A speller was carrying a lantern at the time of the murder. That fact definitively contradicts a certain witness's testimony.
That's right, but even if we know what the contradiction is, where do we go from there? I mean, what can we do? We're
Her
just
annoyed face in 3D
bakers
is
after
weird.
all. Yeah.
No, Maya. I think you're wrong.
Huh?
I don't know why, but I feel like I know how to do this.
Well, bully for you. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
If you're gonna speak up in court, there's only one thing that people will listen to, and that's evidence. I just have to try to present evidence whenever there's a contradiction in one of their testimonies.
Okay, Nick. Let's give it their testimonies another listen.
Objection!
What is the matter, defender?
I don't know. What is this feeling? I just felt the urge to shout out. Right from the bottom of my lungs. While pointing my finger. Point. Objection! I can't help but feel that's a word I've used quite a bit in the past.
Once or twice.
That's it! I remember now. I remember everything!
Remember.
The Legal League of Attorneys exchange. A speller's trial. And then, that strange book. This feeling. I feel like I can take on the world. Witness!
Evil.
He has a wooden shield.
What's with the sudden pointing? I am a soon-to-be member of the Honorable Knights of the Inquisition. I accept your challenge. Have at you!
Saul comes out and just goes. "Boop, boop, 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 boop."
You say that no fire was present at the scene of the crime, meaning the defendant must have used magic. Unfortunately for you, that's not the case.
What you mean, Sir Apprentice Baker?
Also, I want to point out the Baroque version of the objection theme.
Yes, it's real
Sounds
good. Not to be confused with Barack Van Zieks.
Yeah.
From Ace Attorney.
What I mean is the defendant was in fact carrying a lantern. A lantern containing fire. Those two rogues were actually burnt by a flame that was inside the lantern. That is the only logical explanation.
My, what a startling conclusion you've come to, Sir Apprentice Baker.
Just before we kind of have a downer on this little moment that, because, Phoenix is about to, of course, fall, as he always does. As usual. I do love this scene because of the whole idea of, I just imagine Phoenix to be like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? And then something just like, boom, 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 boom. And it's like, and then with utter 100% confidence, objection, and like, and like fully, like,
flowing back in.
yes, like it's all just... It's suddenly that kind of that nervousness and the confidence is there. You said that he was carrying a lantern, and suddenly, and all that lark. I love it.
It's like Neo in the Matrix.
Yeah, his eyes widen, and it's just like immediate sort of thing. Like, yes, I could do this.
He knows the law.
Yes.
And the law knows
like
it.
I know Kung Fu. That was what I was.
What do you mean?
The only logical explanation. Do you agree with this statement, honourable witnesses?
It is presumptuous for a man that knows nothing to claim that he knows something about which he really knows nothing.
Sure.
Huh?
Somebody posted on Twitter.
Besides, how could one teeny tiny flame be strong enough to set them both ablaze like that?
It's called oil.
Yeah.
There were two of them. How could that flame engulf them so fast?
Furthermore, if they did burn as you claim they did, do you mean to suggest they were soaked in oil or something? Oh.
Well, Sir Blue Knot, it would seem you're bitten off more than you can chew. Get wrecked.
I definitely didn't see that coming.
What say you, my lord? Do you have any thoughts on the proceedings thus far?
Given the testimony as we have heard it, this court has come to its conclusion. 'Twas truly a gruesome and merciless act, an act for which only one thing could be held responsible. The nefarious crime of magic.
Hold it! Wait just a second.
Is there something you have forgotten to mention, Defender?
Not exactly, Your Honor. It's just that what I mean... You said... magic. That can't be right, can it?
What are you on about? What are you suggesting, Sir Apprentice Baker? Wishes use magic, which in turn brings about disaster. It's such the way in the world, is it not?
Well, yeah. That may seem to be the case. But no way is that actually possible.
This court finds Espella Cantabella, the accused, charged with being a witch.
Espella? A witch?
Wish's existence in this world is a crime in itself.
The ability to use uncontrolled magic is a criminal offense indeed. As such, any witch found practicing magic will be sentenced to death by fire.
No, you're wrong. I'm not a witch. I'm just easily distracted.
Sir Apprentice Baker, I do not envy your current predicament. My lord, hand down your guilty verdict against this witch immediately.
Objection!
What now?
But there's no evidence to prove any magic was really used.
We're just chucking it, red boy. We all heard her cast a spell.
Huh?
That's right. Snowy and I heard it. Isn't that right, Precious? We heard that incantation quite clearly.
Unhand me,
Go of
witch!
me.
That frightening voice. There's no mistaking it. It was the speller's voice.
These ears do not lie. I clearly heard an incantation most sinister. Ignaze it went. Incantation?
Ignace?
It's no good. I can't wrap my head around any of this topsy-turvy otherworldly court.
Well then, it would seem the defense has no further objections.
It appears so. The court finds the use of magic at the time of the murder to be an undeniable fact.
I deny it.
Furthermore, the honorable witnesses have stated that they each heard an incantation being recited. The court finds no reason to delay its verdict any longer.
Nick, we have to do something.
I know, but what exactly can we say? Here, in this world, our sense of logic is completely useless. Oh no.
This court is ready to hand down its verdict for the case of Espella Cantabella.
Hold it. Oh, thank God.
Yo!
He's walking
Sup,
so
bitches?
slowly.
Suddenly
To be
Luke.
dramatic.
Let the court hold its verdict a moment longer.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I have something I believe will be of use to the defense. A weapon.
Get a
of
nip down to the
sorts.
library.
That's the Grand Grimoire. All of this world's magic is contained within its pages. Without it, this trial cannot reach a satisfactory conclusion. The Grand
Nick is
Grimoire.
not, that Luke is hidden by the text box. I think that's
Yep.
hilarious.
It's like Mike Wazowski in the Monsters
Mike
Inc. commercial.
Yes, oh my god.
Yes.
It's a movie!
I'm in the court!
I don't believe it.
We meet again, Mr. Wright.
I made it into this game.
Find you a box.
Well, now it seems things are already afoot here. Although the real contest begins now. Are you fully prepared?
You are not no.
So,
Not prepared.
are you here to help us?
No.
Of
Just here for fun.
course. The professor always helps people in trouble.
I thought for a good second, I thought Luke was doing the devil horns. His hand.
Rock on!
Ow!
I just came from a Metallica concert. It was fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
This trial is so metal!
It is the duty of every gentleman. Right, Professor?
I can see Luke liking Metallica.
Professor?
There is a saying that I find quite useful in situations such as this. There's a time for words and a time for action.
Thought he was gonna say this reminds me of a puzzle.
Right.
Very important words. This reminds me.
You have been working as a baker in this town up until now, have you not? I must say, I'm a little mystified. I'd have expected you to be more familiar with this world and its system of magic.
Ah, yeah. How can I put this? I guess not quite the full story.
There's no time to explain.
Is that so?
Just watch the VOD of our previous streams. You'll catch up to it at some point.
I kind of had an epiphany just now. I remembered all sorts of things. Like how I'm not actually a baker.
You're not a baker? Nick, you were lying to me?
And, well, how magic can't really exist.
Then it would seem I was correct about you, Mr. Wright. You are not, in fact, a citizen of this town. Is that correct?
Right. At least, it seems that way.
However, for now we have no option but to accept this world and its rules as a reality. Without further understanding of those rules, I'm afraid you will not be able to save Miss Cantabella.
This would just say, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Hey!
Yay.
Remember, kids, the difference between screwing around and science is writing it down.
Things like
You'll still
magic
find out
only...
one way or another.
True. Things like magic only exist in fairy tales and make-believe.
Where do you think we are?
I'm afraid, Mr. Wright, it would seem magic does in fact exist in this world. Such a truth cannot be denied.
Quote unquote.
Huh.
Biggest air quotes.
Indeed. That is why the Grand Grimoire is a weapon well suited for this witch trial.
Just hit the judge really hard, save spell and run.
At the moment, you are tantamount to a knight without a sword. Unlike that prick over there.
I feel more like an attorney without a chance, actually.
He's compensating.
He's absolutely compensating for something.
Right then, Mr. Wright. I'm the teacher now. I'll explain how the Grand Grimoire works.
Fuck, I left the oven on. Look!
We've been talking about this.
Have a look at the touch screen. There, you'll see the Grand Grimoire button.
Oh god, we've got a button for it now.
Yes.
Touching the Grand Grimoire button will open up the Grand Grimoire.
Duh.
And the sky is fucking blue.
You are able to present spells from the Grand Grimoire in such the same way you present evidence. This book will surely be a most important asset for us in this trial.
Oh, that reminds me. I've gone ahead and bookmarked the spell Ignite for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Note to self, remember to look up the OTS to this game later, because god damn is the music good.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, the music is great.
Wait till we get to, like, the tense court stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you could ask Gale. I know he's
Drifting. See me after class.
I shall. This is perfect writing music, honestly. I could use some.
Yeah.
It has good vibes.
Ignace, that's the magic spell all the witnesses said they heard, right? Nick, you should take a look at that spell.
All I have to do is touch the Grand Grimoire button, huh?
Thank you for that addition in the bench.
The defender has been given more than enough time. It would seem this trial has reached its end. Okay.
Is that understood, Sir Apprentice Baker? Sorry, I forgot. That was me. This case is quite straightforward,
Apprentice.
with very little room for doubt. Witness's testimony, coupled with the illustration of the time of the murder, makes it quite clear what must have occurred. This murder was the result of magic.
Murder, she wrote.
Ah.
Da 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 da. Sorry.
And
Good
furthermore,
night, everyone.
furthermore, the caster of said magic was none other than the accused. That, Sir Apprentice Baker, is the truth. Best you go back to baking, for I believe your days in the courtroom have crumbled.
You're kind of a shitty inquisitor, just like the real Inquisition.
Ah!
Is everything okay, Mr. Wright?
Yes. I've always had this thing where When people say bad things of me, it impacts me like a physical blow.
You should watch the anime.
I assume that photographs do not exist in this world. Yeah, you're right there. I will point with such force.
That's
Photos
basically
don't-
like casting a spell.
Photos don't exist? I guess that makes sense. Ye olde time period and all.
Did you just now realize?
The sketch
It's
drawn
not
by the court
photos.
illustrator. Therein lies your final chance, Mr. Wright.
My final chance.
I understand the witnesses have already finished their testimony. However, if you could perhaps find a clear contradiction within this illustration.
There's another contradiction? In that case, there's still hope that I can turn this around.
Perhaps we should.
Mr. Wright! You have to hurry! Look, the judge!
Oh no, his concerned sprite is so cute.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
Also, we're out of time, and I might need the bathroom soon. And he looks ready to deliver his verdict any second now.
Gavel, bitches.
This is my last chance. What should I do?
Perhaps you should track.
Give up. Just give up on everything.
1 second, Your Honor. The
One.
defense requests permission to have another look at the court illustration. I think there might be a contradiction in there.
I just saw what Bear posted in the bench.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Can we somehow get that on stream? That's amazing.
That's amazing.
I am now working on it. I am now working on it.
That's incredible.
That's amazing. Now I know why Bert's been so quiet. He's been.
Oh, God.
I've been hard at work.
Apparently so.
Warning when he goes quiet. He's normally very active and vocal.
Show and tell. I'm gonna call this show and tell. Great new. There we go.
So when it was said, Professor, get off the keyboard.
There you go.
You gotta scroll a little. There we
Yeah,
go.
you-
There we
yeah.
go.
There
Hold
we
on.
go.
Let me resize this for a start. I
Yeah.
transform. Stretch the screen. Fit to screen. There we go. And then.
There we go.
Look at
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh my god, look at that thing. It's the fact that he's even giving the middle finger too.
Yes. This deserves to be framed and hang in the Louvre.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Flipping me the
Professor
bird.
gets off the keyboard.
And then all you just have to imagine, chat, is that later Inquisitor Barnum tries to move him off and later just bites him.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
All right. All right.
For the record, the cat professor is sleeping now.
Aw.
Ah.
All of you gasping for breath is just the best praise I could ever hear.
It's amazing.
It's wonderful. Nothing I could conjure up could beat that, so.
Yes.
I give this win to you, sir.
That was marvelous, sir.
Yes. You were already
Also,
out of time.
if you guys enjoy the kind of bullshit you find in the show, be sure to join the Discord where you can interact with us all the time and see the kind of shit we get up to in our private times.
Yes. We also love fan art. Please give us
Yes.
the fan art.
Yes.
Yeah. All testimony and evidence given thus far have been proven to be accurate.
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure, Inquisitor Barnum.
Exclamation point.
There's just one thing you've overlooked. A piece of evidence within this book.
The Grand Grimoire?
Sir,
overlook something? You are the defender here. You should have examined the tome earlier.
Nah, no projecting your bloody incompetencies on other people.
You're right. I should have.
I'm Inquisitor. It's what I do.
And then you call exterminatus on a planet, but we'll not talk about that one. But unfortunately, I was nothing but a simple baker until just now.
You're not a simple baker anymore?
I have ascended. I leveled up. I bought a new specialization.
I'm a master baker now.
Interesting.
Yes, I'm now a baked attorney.
Is he on drugs?
Oh dear.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
what?
I told you not to use our supply. We've only got a little bit.
What has Patty been putting in that bread, I wonder?
Supply of what? Supply of what, Maya?
Don't
Maya,
ask.
the judge doesn't
Don't
know
ask
what
questions you don't want to know the answers to, Sonny.
I do want to know the answer, that's why I asked.
Hey man, all I'm saying is at one point we found a recipe for brownies and then we changed it into bread.
Is that how the weed works? I've never smoked a blunt in my life.
It keeps the customers coming back, so I don't question
I
it.
might be the resident Dutch, but I'm kind of a worthless one. I've never done drugs.
Same.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah. You've certainly begun to show your true colours, Sir-baked attorney.
Sir-baked knights.
Let us see what type of knight you truly are. How about you?
Better than you, bitch.
He's high as a knight.
The defender will now show us this supposed contradiction.
How
Very
about
well.
you? Come on. How about you? Come on. I'll fucking deck you, mate.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I'll fucking deck you.
Wow, you want
Come on,
some? Come on.
Come on then. Come on then.
The court illustration and the grand grimoire. Somewhere there's a contradiction between those two, and I've got to find it. This is my chance.
Read the book, I would say.
A defender, use this magnifying glass to locate the point of relevance. Then reveal it to the court the location of this contradiction.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the book.
Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at the book.
Take a look. It's in the
Oh,
book.
look at those ankles.
Ignaze, Inferno spell. So it's like I'm playing with 1 meter radius. Fires a scepter to cast.
She's not holding a scepter. She's holding a bucket of milk and a lantern.
Or a lantern, yeah. So I assume either one of us is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't cast a spell in a bucket of milk or pail or pitcher.
The contradiction is here.
The hand of the accused? She appears to be holding a milk bucket.
Milk?
Yes, but that milk bucket
I'm
was
sorry,
said to have
Kate.
vanished from the crime scene.
I'm sorry, Kate. It's a Cadicurus reference.
Yeah, we'll fill you in after the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just checking.
It's an older reference of his, that's for sure.
It's an older reference.
But it checks out.
It's quite possible that there's an important reason behind its disappearance.
Inquisitor Barnum, what are your thoughts on this?
It is quite mysterious indeed, my lord. However, the Inquisition believes it bears no relevant relation to this case.
Oh, do you have to actually click on the spell then?
Huh.
What the fuck would Wolf
Forest Wolf simply came and stole the bucket. And more.
Because I think I remember Layton saying
yes.
you have to present it like you present evidence.
Oh, okay.
Let us not dwell on the milk bucket for the time being, Mr. Wright. Rather, we should first consider any information within the Grand Grimoire that might lead us to a contradiction.
The game be like, hey, are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A new piece of evidence. Maybe I should have another look at it.
I think it is complicated by the fact it's like, hey, look at this thing. It
Mm.
doesn't, the period of time between you present spells like you present evidence to, hey, let's have a look at this illustration, is long enough for you to forget the former piece of information.
But that's also why the game now is like, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My apologies, Your Honor. Please, give me one more chance.
Almost like hey, listen.
Granted, but be warned, you're running out of chances, Defender.
Be nice if we had like an indicator.
Defender will show us the supposed contradiction.
Yeah, I guess just put it over a hand and then.
Oh no, because look,
Try then putting it over the other hand. Like maybe,
Yeah, just try her other hand.
Maybe she has a dominant hand for some reason.
Yeah, and then Grand Grimoire. Nice.
no, because like if we do this,
Is it not evidence? Oh no.
no.
You just check what's in the book to use the. You don't need a hint. I don't think. You just check the book.
Oh, there
check
we
in
go.
the book and then.
Oh, it's
yeah,
the other hand. Okay, that's not very helpful game.
That is a bit bullshit though, but you know, yeah.
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 I guess it's why they didn't give you like a penalty for doing the other hand.
Yeah.
The contradiction is right here.
The hand of the accused? But you already said, oh, the other hand. She seems to be holding a lantern.
What is your point?
According to this tome, using the spell Ignaze requires the use of the witch's scepter, as well as an incantation. Isn't that right?
Correct. For wishes to use magic, they must be in possession of a witch's scepter, also known as a talia magica.
Where the fuck is it, mate?
If that's the case, then there's one thing that doesn't add up. Take another.
Yes.
Take another look at Miss Cantabella's hands.
Take another look at this. Illustrate. No, that's not.
In a book.
Photograph.
Tell me,
Oh dear.
do you see the witch's scepter in either of her hands?
Oh fuck.
Perfect.
Ah,
Oh,
boo.
blimey.
Yes. Oh, I love how Luke is just small enough you can just see his head above.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's baby.
Let's see you point that sword at me
Picked a
now.
better spot.
I could have, or we could find you a box. I offered before.
Don't worry, my boy. One day you'll hit puberty.
Would you?
One day I'll go through your growth spurt.
And then I'll get tall enough to punch you in the face, Layton.
Bring it on, boy!
Unless you turn out like Apollo, then you're still short.
I guess we could call that
Grab
gentleman's
the
fisticuffs.
courtroom to you, or do you want me to fetch you a box?
Exactly.
Have we just confirmed that Layton and Luke's relationship is like that of a pride, a lion and his like pride leader, where it's like, my boy, you're old enough now to take me on. Fight me.
Yes.
Long live the
Everything the
professor.
puzzle studies is
Long live the gentleman.
Eventually.
Forgive me for not jumping for joy. I hurt my back.
Bad back, you know.
Back.
Be prepared for puzzles.
Let me just say this: when Layton grows really old, Luke's gonna be the one responsible for putting him in a home.
Lemma, you've read the line, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
I just can't wait to be professor.
You did it, Mr. Wright. But wasn't that contradiction just a little too obvious?
Usually, yeah.
You may be right, Luke.
Eh?
It would suddenly appear that the good Inquisitor is taking this particular oversight rather too well.
That is correct, Sir Apprentice Baker. But you should not underestimate me.
Huh?
A what?
Nadie.
This is perhaps your first time seeing the sign, is it not? Right here is the very scepter you mentioned.
That is kind of pretty, though.
One of the witnesses found it tossed in the shrubbery on the side of the path.
The shrubbery!
The shrubbery!
Shrubbery!
I demand the shrubbery!
Ah, yes, indeed, it was I. I located it.
You are way too
My
excited
feet
about
found
that.
themselves ensnared in the blasty thing, and it sent me flying for the air.
Whatever it is your animation is doing, stop it.
No!
He's on the Wii. He's on the Wii balance. He's on the Wii balance board again.
I'm not surprised to hear you fell, Gramps.
I just found the bag of cocaine next to the.
This scepter does seem to carry a most sinister air.
No, it's pretty. Y'all got no taste.
Indeed. Indeed, my lord. However, this scepter will only work well in the hands of a witch. The incantation being said aloud. Aw, it's too bad. I want to try lighting some stuff on fire.
No!
Maya, no.
Maya,
No.
Maya, yes.
No.
Maya, yes.
No.
There is a fire pit for people down there where you saw somebody immolated not a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah. Please don't look at me when you say that.
Fire's cool.
I know fire is
Maya,
cool, but not in
no.
front of these people.
It's faster than shaving. Come on.
That is correct.
What?
There's a time and a place, and this is neither the time nor the place.
As well, though.
Sorry, that's the Gravity Falls reference. That's how Ford canonically like shaves as he burns all his beard off.
Yeah.
I mean, Superman shaves by lasering it off because that's what he does.
Yeah. One eye lasers in the mirror.
Ebek, how else is he supposed to do that?
Actually, yeah, good point. I think this. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
See, there are 2 magic gems set in the scepter.
Well, they could have used CGI, I guess, but still.
Yeah.
Not again, dear God, no! I have nightmares
Magic
about that
gems?
mustache CGI.
Looks like a red gem and a white gem.
These gems each contain a particular magic spell.
A yam jam and a raspberry jam.
By simply looking at these magic gems, one can easily determine which magic spell can be used.
Well, certainly Ignace, and then there's another one.
It's something else, yeah.
Thundara.
Nick! Quick, look at this page!
Shuck. Ah!
Is that the red magic gem?
What else would it be?
Indeed. The red gem you see here is the spell Ignace. And if you look carefully, you should notice that the scepter also has one more spell that can be used.
One more spell? That must be the white gem.
No shit!
Mr. Wright, I found it! Here's the spell for the white magic gem.
Thank you, Luke. You are our gopher.
Yes.
Ah.
Temer. Causes anything that corrects it.
Sorry, you want to read?
No, please go on.
The vanishing spell causes anything in the caster touches to vanish from sight. Simply chant Amir. Make it reappear.
Huh. Interesting.
So the Milik and.
Get over here.
Causes anything the caster touches
No,
to
wait.
vanish from sight. Ah.
He's just realised the implication.
I see you managed to work it out in that crusty head of yours.
My head is spiky, not crusty, but that's
No,
just.
you're a baker, so it could be crusty.
It can't be.
You're just using. You're just using too much hairspray.
I think his hair's just stuck that way now.
No, like canonically, his hair is like that naturally. It's insane.
Phoenix the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for his mother.
Well then.
The reason the witch's scepter couldn't be seen is because the magic spell Demir had made it disappear.
Why are you dabbing?
That's right.
Dabbing, though.
In other words,
Let me have my joke, Shadow.
No!
Yes!
The accused conjure a cowardly spell to camouflage her own use of magic.
No! No way!
Yeah, but then that would also explain where the bucket is.
Order! 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 Inquisitor Barnum, please submit the scepter into evidence.
Hold on, please.
Is there a problem, Sir Baker?
Okay, I understand this is a witch's scepter. However, whether or not the scepter was in Mrs. Canterbella's possession has not yet been proven.
True.
Also, that scepter is based on like the medical one, right?
The Caduceus.
Oh yeah, the two snakes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But the snakes would be facing each other on the thing instead of away from one another.
Yep.
Also, I think there's wings involved as well. So.
Yes.
And I think there's a chalice involved.
I just think it's a neat comparison.
Sometimes, not.
Yeah.
I think the chalice is an optional extra.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Sir Apprentice Baker?
Isn't it obvious? I'm talking about fingerprints.
Oh, Phoenix, honey.
You're not in the right time for that, dear.
Oh man.
No fingerprints. I don't think so.
Supposing Miss Cantabella did in fact handle this witch's scepter, then her fingerprints should still be on it.
I understood that reference. It just took me a
They
moment.
could still be lifted, but we don't have like the sticky tape.
Yeah.
Dot.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
What's with the silence?
You said fingerprints. Inquisitor Barnum, tell me, just what is this Baker blathering about?
How the fuck should I
Well,
know?
I suppose we need to. I suppose we need a prince. I prefer not to, though. I haven't the slightest clue, my lord. It's the Baker's first time in court, after all.
Huh?
Holy shit.
I'm afraid it's no use, Mr. Wright, you
Layton, like,
fucking
you
disappointment.
stupid
In
bitch.
this world, it would seem the concept of fingerprints does not yet exist.
What?
You hurt me!
I can't believe it.
You
Hey, that's
see
like
all the
your
lights,
fingerprint.
candles, yes, and the swords, and okay, just making sure.
So already, lest you head back to the bakery, lest you continue to serve this court more of your half-baked ideas.
That's a low. That's a weak one, Barnum. Come on, you could do better than that.
Stab you.
First warning for Inquisitor Barnum. First warning for Inquisitor Barnum.
You can't warn me. I'm part of law enforcement.
It's never stopped us before.
What's that? Sorry. First warning for Inquisitor Barnum. First warning for Inquisitor Barnum.
Oh dear.
Yeesh. They're about as half-baked as your terrible puns, Barnum.
Forensic science does not exist here. Instead, this is a world in which witches and magic are accepted as fact.
And there's no way that we can get Emma through to here, is there?
Truly fascinating.
No, I would have been burned as a witch.
She would.
Probably, yeah.
I'd give her 5 minutes in Labyrinthia before she's burned as a witch.
5 minutes? That's way too long.
Yeah, that's
Can we do 10?
Yes, a Talia Magicka out of the court record.
So his generous estimate.
That looks like a great stuff, but I bet it had. I bet it has like shit stats.
What the heck?
This is
There are
only a
just
minor stuff.
way too many things I don't know about this world.
I do
Mr.
have to
Wright.
say, in that regard, I appreciate that Miitopia lets me equip the abilities of things without actually having to wear the outfit or the item that I don't want.
Yes, like transmogrification in WoW does that as well. It's like, oh thank fuck.
I believe you may be able to take these things you don't know and use them to your advantage.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
What is happening?
It's been a long time since I last watched Home Improvement.
Inquisition believes there's no room for a debate on this matter. The accused certainly clearly attempted to conceal our magic. Better luck next time, Sir Apprentice Baker. Mayhap your next loaf will not leave such a bitter taste in our mouths.
See, that's a better joke.
Still didn't bring the laughs though, so it's not that good.
Now, my lord, I believe it is time. I ask that you render your unwavering verdict.
Objection.
Oh. Oh, dang.
Well, that was a very
Oh,
fancy
wow.
objection.
Pardon the interruption. May I have a word, Inquisitor Barnum?
No. What's that? Who might you be?
My name is Herschel Layton,
Ah,
friend of the accused.
She crunch.
My power makes the stream crunch.
It just couldn't handle.
Crunchy.
Cannot handle me.
Can't handle the truth.
Fear me and my crunchiness.
The objection by Layton.
Crunch. Tasty.
Especially on
Delicious.
fresh baked bread.
I don't think bread is supposed to be crunchy.
Yeah, we don't.
Counterpoint, toast.
Yes, that's fair, but that's cooked bread.
And we
Still
don't
bread.
stream in a moment.
I did activate it.
It's not
Yeah, it's
come
just
through on the
buffering.
Discord, sir.
We're not
It says
allowed to
buffering, sir.
Layton has killed the stream.
There you go.
I told you were not ready for my power.
Get off the keyboard.
Dang it, Professor.
Is it working now?
It's loading.
Loading.
Yeah, it's still buffering.
I had 3 ellipses. They're lighting up.
The boxes dance. They dance around one another.
I'll read it off the stream if you want. Oh, there we go.
Ah, there
There
it
we
is.
go.
Inquisitor Barnum, please allow me to confirm what you believe happened on the night of the crime. You claim the witch's scepter was made to disappear through the use of magic. Is that correct?
Indeed. Through the magic spell, Dimir.
If possible, would you mind providing proof of this particular claim?
What?
Wow.
You claim the scepter was not seen. Indeed, that is one possibility. However, a wise man must always consider every possibility.
What say you, Inquisitor Barnum? Can the Inquisition fulfill the request presented by the gentleman with the unusual but fine hat?
No, thank you. If you hadn't added fine, I was going to go bitch one.
We don't want to go.
Ceased. The Inquisition cannot honor this request for proof.
Oh,
When
so you're
could they
fucking
ever?
lying now, are you?
If you are certain that the accused is not a witch, then the burden of proof lies at the feet of the defender.
That's not.
I disagree.
It's just like
And-
normal Ace Attorney. Get together.
And with that, I think that's a nice place for us to leave it off for this week.
Yeah, that'll
Yep.
do.
That's fair.
Yes. That was fair.
That was fun.
That was. And next week, we will continue with the Witch's Chord and probably get some more bopping music out of it.
Oh my goodness! Look at Phoenix's little thing for the
Little
mysteries.
thing.
Yeah.
So cute.
I'm actually looking at the one in the corner next to the credibility. That's so cute.
Yeah, and
I love
Maya's
talking, I know.
options, she looks cute too.
Well, then, I want to thank every one of you who's been watching this. I thank you for joining us for today's stream. I want to thank, of course, my cast for today's stream, which, of course, is Burr,
The keyboard is mine.
Drifting,
Objection.
Kay,
Well, we shall see ya later.
Laura,
Now that we've discerned my music taste, darkness, imprison me! All I say, absolute horror!
Oh my god.
Yes.
Lemming,
As a future inductee to the Knights, I wish you all a pleasant evening.
Divot,
That reminds me of a puzzle.
and Shadow.
Eat your fucking bread.
Fair.
Well, okay then.
Okay, then. We'll see you all next time, everyone. I'm going to be live on Monday streaming some Sly Cooper, so I'll see you all then. Good night, everyone.
Tatty, bye.
I want to propose, let's invade someone.
Drive home.
Stick around for the raid, everyone, as we're going to be raiding Weird FW, so we'll see you over there in just a few short minutes. Tatty byes.